So we have again like a lot of different matches, like 6 in 1. We are like, even are you gonna like keep running 6 events, or are you like gonna slow down at some point?
I think we're like 6 is still okay, especially since Strive matches are a little faster than ACPR or Exert, I think. So, well, if as long as players are not like, oh, there's like too much, I can't wait this long. I mean, I don't mind either way. I'm usually pretty good. I could do this for like 5 hours in a row, but obviously that's not fair for the players. Also, we're gonna play Minastir versus Osku first because they needed to get it done first.
They're raring to go. They gotta get at it.
Pretty
As I
much.
understand it, this was they both requested to be matched up with each other. So
Yes.
dude. Wait, Osku Sol? I think.
Yeah, the player selection or the character selection is different in the.
Oh fuck!
Quiz.
Right, I have to wait for somebody to be on there. Spectate match. Oh my god, technology. All right, Zoc, how do you feel about this matchup?
I haven't gotten to
gamer.
play like a lot of it, like maybe like 20 matches against like a friend. Like it's like honestly, it doesn't feel that bad.
Okay.
It kind of feels like it might be like just very, very slightly like advantage for Sato at this point.
Okay. I'm interested to see how this goes. I played against Osku's Potemkin like day one, and then there was already some stuff there. So I'm interested to see how much he's developed since then.
Yeah, and like Potemkin is kind of simple in Strive in terms of like combo theory and stuff like that. Like it's very easy to do the BMP combos, and they're already really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's maybe like a little bit advantage to play Potemkin and like be able to do everything instantly.
All right, let's see. Pretty strong start for Osku so far.
Got some Garudas.
Oh, all right. Throws Minastir out of the corner, but straight into a pot buster. So yeah, good. Pretty decent. Nice start.
Hello.
Is that a gamer? I hear.
I was asked to commentate yesterday, but apparently we have 4 here now.
Everyone's here.
Yeah, we're kind of gonna need theoretically a 4th commentator because these 2 gentlemen are gonna be playing at the end of the event.
Very true.
Monk ass. Well, in that case, I'll let you commentate for now, and come back later. So we don't
Alright.
fail the
Gathering his strength for the end.
Yes, goodbye.
Yeah, that was a fast match, first match. Like just a few busters and that's it.
Just don't get busted. That's
Yeah, like that.
sage
Yeah.
advice. I'll try and follow in our set.
Like the thing is that the Strive Buster is really strong, but then again, Potemkin has to get like really close, and
sure.
it's like Potemkin has some hard time getting in close in Strive. Like it's not very easy.
Uh-oh. All right. I mean, maybe not. I mean, he would have died if he didn't burst, but the life lead was already kind of daunting.
Because one thing Zato does have going in for him is that working tandem with your shadow provides that multiple amount of hits that's gonna break hammer fall.
For sure. And I was playing against Garavis and Zato earlier, and honestly, like, this character is pretty good at zoning. Like definitely has the tools to keep the opponent out if they so desire.
Yeah, like he's a lot different. Like he's not the old Shadow we know. Like he's more like, how would I say, like a little bit more standard character in that sense. Like he has a lot more like overall like good
Oh wow,
to
no.
do a lot of things.
Minastir is really not fighting anti-heroes. Osku is getting away with a lot of really, really plain jumps.
That's always kind of been what Potemkin has to do is the challenge from the air, because it's hard to approach a character that's better at neutral from the ground.
Diving straight into the Gigantor.
Yeah, that Gigantor catches people still off guard here and there, because it's much different than in older games.
For sure.
And I feel the hitboxes on it are a little bit deceiving, so people think that they can get like closer than they should be.
Yeah, that's. I always keep thinking like, okay, we have the Gigantor coming. I'll just jump forward into it, but then I get hit off my like jump startup.
For sure, yeah. Super quick. Definitely better than in the old games, in a sense.
I mean, it's a little bit different because now there's an actual gap between the shield hit and the projectile. So if you space yourself properly, that the reversal hit like whips, you can tag Potemkin out before the shield part comes out, the projectile. Like it's weird because the projectile is not guaranteed.
And I guess like because there's no stun in the game, that's sort of like a nerf to Gigantor in a sense.
Oof.
Yeah, a little.
Minastir is dead, I think.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh no. 3-0? This is the quickest 3-0 I've ever seen.
I mean, Potemkin makes really fast matches
For sure.
if you manage to get in.
Like you have to be able to deal with the buster in this game. Like it's way too good. Like if you get to like land it like a few times in a round. I mean, you don't have to.
Osku is BMing pretty bad here. Just spamming slide out full screen.
I mean, that is a knowledge check. If your opponent doesn't instant air dash at you to punish it, then like why not?
Yeah,
It's in the sense like more buffed than previous versions because the slide head does have one hit of armor now, so you can't even just run in there and poke it.
Not sure if Zato can because he doesn't have a normal air dash, right?
I'm hopping back in because it's a Zato match and I know something about this character. So
Okay.
Slide Head is actually very good against Zato. He basically cannot use oppose when it's on.
Oh yeah, that's true. Gets rid of the puppet very easily.
Oh,
What? It's the extended hitbox. Gigantor Proctor. What?
yeah, the 2S got hit by the Gigantor there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I linked to Rygand the boxes of Zato 2S earlier when we played, and they're not pretty.
Yeah, it's
I mean, it
one of those
worked.
moves. One of those moves that reaches really far away, but I mean, there's no red in front at all.
Yeah,
There's no
the
red
red is
in,
very,
like,
very,
close
very
to
much
Zato
inside the
either.
blue.
But that seems to be the sort of theme with a lot of buttons in this game. Not a whole lot of like normals have disjoint. Like normals that have disjoint is more like a rare thing in this one.
Yeah, unless you're a character that's like really just based around the buttons, or if you're Soul or Ram, I guess.
Yeah, even Soul, like his like quote unquote better buttons such as far slash doesn't really have disjoint. Soul has like disjoint on 2S and
Yeah,
like
right,
that's pretty much it. All right, Minastir finally getting on the board.
There's also 6S is also like a big driver light.
Oh yeah, that's that as well. That's a,
A2S is a pretty decent button.
Corner
Has
version.
has a fair amount of disjoint on it. Have you guys seen fucking Giovanna's? What button is that again? Like it's got a
2D.
crazy box. 2D is it? Yeah.
yeah, that's the one with most disjoint.
So yeah, another weird interaction this matchup has. If Potemkin does Gigantor and Zato does Executioner, the sword will get eaten by the Gigantor, but Eddie will still spawn.
Oh, interesting. Is that a good situation for Zato?
Depends where the Gigantor is, really.
Oh my goodness, mash with that too heavy.
Yeah, just do it, I guess. No gauge to. I mean, I guess you can convert mid-screen even if you have meter, or can you?
You can get like a little bit better combo than that, but doing 2H into heat is like a basic confirm.
Oh no. Oh no. No anti-air.
So another thing about Zato is that he doesn't really have too many multi-hit moves. Only the one that he has that is fast enough to stop Hammerfall is Far Slash.
I really feel like Minastir isn't using the frog too much, and I'd imagine it would be pretty good in this matchup.
Yeah, like it's one of those things that can also like catch Hammerfall. Like if you do a long range poke into the Hunter, it can catch the Hammerfall,
Also, it's good at just like checking the airspace.
and you get pretty beefy combos from if you get like a Hunter as a starter.
Uh-huh.
And that HP gone.
Alright,
To go
RC.
into
Drift
the
RC.
extension.
Alright, good burst from Minastir, staying in the game.
Here with a full bar of meter. Spend it.
How is he gonna use it though? That's the question.
There's so
Oh,
much
nice
value
buster.
for so much value for Osku from those slide heads.
Amorphous? That's not gonna hit, is it? Oh wait! Osku was doing Mega Fist! I thought he was just jumping.
It is kind of difficult to get over that Amorphous. You'll probably have to like super jump or double jump to gain enough height.
It's almost impossible, because Amorphous tracks and just instantly pops up, and it's... You just take to the block. Eddy meter doesn't regenerate while Amorphous is on the field, so the only thing that Zato will gain is time and some push.
Ooh, that was kind of cool.
Minastir,
Opted to use the RC to confirm those 5B pokes, but Osku was having none of that.
Getting the wall break. Some positive
Decent damage.
meter.
So another very annoying thing about this matchup is that since Zato's fastest button is 6 frames, and that's his 5P, he doesn't really have a punish to Mega Fist.
Yeah, and the 6 frame normal also means that some of the strike throw situations can be tricky to deal with.
Yeah, if you want to mash on throw mix-ups in this game, you usually need like button that is 5 frames rather. That's like a habit that's really difficult to get out of coming from older
Yeah.
games.
No?
drops-
Okay,
no.
Osku drops it. Minastir did have burst, but I don't think there was a burst point there. I think the 2H just would have killed, right?
Most likely, yeah.
2H into heat,
Yeah.
into death.
So I think the main thing that we're seeing here is that Osku is not really suffering from any mix-ups. He doesn't have to hold stuff at the moment. While Minastir is finding some stray hits, the mix-ups are quite lacking.
Neither of these gamers is really anti-airing at all, which is a bit strange.
But yeah, as you can see there, since the slide hit is still a pseudo unblockable, if you get hit on the ground while Eddie is out, it will unsummon it automatically.
That's death.
Yeah, goodbye.
And there's no move in this game that you can use to sort of save Eddie from active hitboxes, right? Like you can't put Eddie underground like in older games.
No, you can't, sadly.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like those busters
Oh,
land.
got the meter out of that. Probably could have killed. No, well.
At
I
this
think that
point,
was supposed to be Buster.
yeah, at this point I feel like Minastir might just wanna just hold up, straight up, and get a couple of punishes on board.
Like, if Bottom King doesn't like present you the threat of like frame traps, like just jump, because they're gonna go for the busters.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, infinite pressure. Nothing you can do. None of these moves are minus.
It is extremely hard to deal with this as Zata, by the way. ZoKHiZ can tell you what happened when we played.
How fast does how fast does Oppose come out? Could you potentially like, if you predict that there's gonna be a Mega Fist, could you just summon Eddie there to bail you
If
out?
he's doing like Mega Fists in a row, then maybe just adjust.
I mean, you could just jump out after the Mega Fist, right?
Yeah, I mean, Mega
not-
Fist is -6. That like it's
Yeah.
minus a lot. So,
I don't see why you couldn't jump.
oh no, you can't wire see there. Like yeah, the Jack and stays in the screen, and it will catch you. Sadly, it's one of those supers that you just have to hold.
The main reason why Zato has a hard time escaping the corner is because of the glide. He does have a kind of an escape Tatsu with his jump D, but even that has a lot of recovery. So overall, being in the corner is not where Zato wants to be.
Here we go with the corner.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, like stuff like that, like the piercing attack, the double small lady hit. Like there is an actual cap that you can like mega
Oh,
after the first hit. So like there's a lot of different like small points where Potemkin can threaten with the counter hit mega fist, and that kind of makes the pressure a little bit like weaker for Zato. Like you have to play it safely.
Now here's another thing that a lot of players are suffering from. That mash 2p2p, and for Zato 2p2p2s, there is actually gap. If you try to go for that string, it's not a true string. You can mash through, and Osku did just that at the end of the round.
Okay, so I checked.
You have my phone with Buster.
He's not in the know-how. Yeah, like Buster into Hammer 4 break, like up close into another Buster, there's like 10 frames gap or something, like it's not legit. But
So
it's one of the checks.
I checked my notes and opposes guard point on frame 60.
That's a long time to connect
Buster was
to.
a set point, by the way.
That's 6-0 already? No,
Yeah.
2.
Yep, 6-2. Alright, but Minastir's gaming.
Right, that was a very costly knockdown there for 50.
Again, no anti-air.
Okay,
I feel like Minastir should be looking for air throws as well.
Oh, mashing on the card, okay, that's not very good. It's a mid and very good one.
Yeah, it's plus 20, right?
Uh-oh, we're in the corner, and here comes the projectile, and here comes Osku.
Ooh, okay, okay,
that's good.
we're still in it.
What are these wacky setups?
Isn't Minastir just doing mids, though? Like, there wasn't a mix-up there.
Still alive.
Right?
Still on the set point.
Minastir really needs to start doing close slash into a mix-up and kill him that way.
I mean, it's working, so...
Yeah.
It is working. Osku is not blocking. The mids are coming out in full force.
Listen, like, if he wins, he's a genius, alright? Like, yeah, alright.
I mean, this is as good time as any to wake up when your opponent is being on set point. So we could still do this. We could still do this.
Like honestly, I think Minastir still has a fair chance of winning, but like he just needs to stop eating the random busters.
Yeah, and also start doing mix-ups. Mix-ups would help. I mean, not that he's needed them, I guess. Like,
By the way, 2S is minus 10, so if he leaves the string of that, that's an automatic punish.
oh, what can Pot do with that minus 10 situation? It's not in Buster range, right?
No, not from the deep range. Like you don't get anything
Pretty
because
sure you do.
I think 2K is too far away, so that doesn't reach. And like the next button that has reach is like 2D or Farsless, and those are both over 10 frames.
It's one of those situations.
2K
It's
usually works fine.
it's just gonna depend on the spacing. If you get IBs on one of those moves, then maybe yeah.
Back on set point. Alright.
Ooh, nice! Got two moves or two hits there, breaking the armor of Slidehead.
Alright.
It really does
Osku
feel
is
like
getting out of there so easily.
Yeah, now Minastir is pressing buttons after the Mega Fist to punish like Osku's random like buttons after it.
it really feels like Minastir has finally woken up, but is it actually too late?
It's like one buster away. Here we go. Buster
Got it
is up. Yeah, there we go. And this is kill.
That's death, right?
Yep. Heavenly.
RC.
Oh
Oh,
no!
Heavenly.
Where's the heat? Or heavenly, or whatever.
He's alive.
Anything!
Like literally anything could have like finished the round there.
Oh no! Oh, how embarrassing!
Now you see, Osku's a gentleman allowing Minastir to get a couple of more tries in before.
All right. I don't want the fun to end yet. All right.
Good punish there on Hammerfall.
And they're still like that's one thing that Minastir is like also missing in the defense department. Got the wall
Hell
break.
yeah.
Lot of meter.
man.
Interesting route.
This is gonna be a sour loss for Osku for sure. Assuming he loses.
Ooh, gold burst
It would
away
be
from the
really hard to do this
buster.
comeback, but not impossible. All right, can we get the heavenly this time?
God, Minastir has had so much meter for so long. It's been full stick
right.
of butter.
Deciding to.
Just flipping
Giganta,
like
and
Okay.
what was that? Why was that? Why hammer?
we just don't know.
We just don't know.
Tapan, like, Minastir hit him with a Tapanmut gambit, and Osku did the reverse Tapanmut.
Yes, it's not over. It's not over yet, my friend.
It's like competing which one kills the other.
What's an apt translation for Tapan Mut?
KMS
I mean,
myself.
it is pretty well like just fucking kill me.
KMS myself is pretty good.
Yeah, I like that one.
I feel like that has the same energy.
That can be slide-headed. Yeah, that's not lit. Oh,
He's gonna
my
get
me.
slide-headed
oh,
here.
barely enough time to block it.
I'm gonna kill me. It's pretty good too.
Yeah, Minastir looking good. He's getting some.
He does have the combos down, that's for sure. Like, if he manages to get one of the mids to hit, he will convert off of it.
Yeah, but why doesn't he do like 5D or something? Just one schmix. I beg of you, Minastir. May I have a crumb of a mix-up? This is the first and last time I'm going to beg a Zato player for a mix-up, by the way.
Ooh, nice stick throw. Get steady.
I don't think Osku knows that you can mash in between those pierces. There's a 7 frame gap in between those.
Is Pierce the
Moving forward to hit one.
Yeah, right. Okay. 7 frames.
No punish on the burst.
Oh, that's death. And back on set point once again. Can Osku close it?
It's also one of my pet peeves in this like game at the moment. Like I so hate that the Hammerfall has like no anti-air capabilities anymore. Like it just refused to hit anyone in there.
Oh, I love that. That was one of the most hated things from me in Exert. Why does it anti-air?
Listen, justice.
That's it.
Oh,
That's the game.
All right. Minastir really should have challenged with jump more in general. Just, I don't think Osku had like a backup plan for Minastir jumping out of busters. I don't think there was like some sort of, other option. Like a lot of just busters eaten in places where busters probably shouldn't be eaten. But now that I'm saying that, I'm gonna eat those two. In our set, I have just guaranteed one-way ticket to Buster Town for myself.
Instant karmic justice.
Oh
Now
yeah.
it's my time to bail out again. Goodbye.
All right, see ya.
Yeah, but to be fair, it is a little bit tricky to like evade those busters because you don't still know how the Shactor works, so you don't know what is legit and unlegit, and then the opponent gets to like do some cheesy moves, and it's most likely gonna land like a few times at least.
It's easy for myself and us to say, you're sitting on the other side of the screen, but obviously, easier said than done.
All right.
Yeah.
Now that we got that matchup out of the way, we're gonna move on as planned per the schedule. So next one gonna be Sierra Vice, Ramlethal versus Tibelius Faust.
Yeah, I actually played against Tibelius earlier today. I gotta say, his Faust is looking pretty good. I think currently Tibe is like his worst enemy. His own worst enemy.
Tibelius is definitely having the LoHii Kärme masennus at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. That's pretty much it, right? Like, I think he's playing super well, but I don't know, like he's just super depressed about the game.
Did I miss the spectate queue?
No, I don't think it's started
I don't
yet.
No.
think-
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
Like honestly, I was super impressed with Tibelius's Faust, but then he's just throwing his hands up like, there's nothing I can do. And I'm like, oh, but you played really well though. And I had a lot of trouble.
I guess
especially
it's
getting
partly because like the Tibelius is pretty decent in XR with like Jam, and pretty decent with Jacko too. So moving to Strife, where he doesn't have his main, so it might be relatively speaking weaker factor in this one. So it feels like he's doing relatively speaking worse.
Yeah, that makes sense. I definitely got pretty lucky with my main being as it is. But you know, not everyone was so lucky for sure.
You have the nice Ram like gameplay, farceless.
Yeah, I do wonder how Sierra has adjusted to Strive Ramlethal, because I mean we have seen his Exert Ram many times, and he got pretty impressive results during the small time he had with Exert overall. But this is a very different character.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how it goes, because what I remember being the most impressed with Sierra was his like set play and combo execution. So, you know, this is more neutral heavy, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah, but also at the same time, Ram is like she's a simple factor in this game, so I assume it's gonna be like it should be easier to like pick Ram in this game if you have like previous experience from her. Like things are only easier in this game.
Oh yeah, Ram's not difficult. is one way of putting it.
I don't know about that like optimal combos, but like the very basic confirms, like where you just get like few buttons in like hit, then you just like throw the swords for the wall break. Like it's very simple BMP that is already like kind of effective.
Yeah. And can we talk about some of these buttons? You know, far slash, JS, pretty decent boxes on those buttons.
Yeah, Ram is actually one of the characters who did get lucky with the massive amount of disjoint. Ooh, getting hit by the hammer. Unfortunately, there's no stun in this game.
Yeah, like the random hammer is actually not that threatening.
Yeah, overall, Faust's items are, like, I want to say a little lackluster in this game. Because, like, your best item is obviously going to be the meteors, but in addition to that, you got the trumpet, which you oftentimes just throw at your enemy to pick up. So, like, what is there left after that?
I liked Thiba going under the sword with the crawl. That was pretty cool.
And yeah, like a lot of the items feel like they're like kind of beneficial to your opponent. Like the bomb, for example. Like you can kick the bomb, but it's usually like you have enough time for the opponent to like kick it back, so they get like a small RPS when they're gonna like punch it back.
Yeah, I've been thinking it's like
kind of really funny.
It's like Faust is traditionally a character that's based around the items, but like you just don't get enough bang for your buck in this game for Faust's items. I wonder if that's one of the reasons why people consider him a little on the weakish side at the moment, maybe.
Tibelius in chat saying, "Okay, I take it all back. Let's go."
Yeah, okay, he was so certain that he's gonna go like 0-0 and like just retire from like Guilty Gear and everything.
I understand this man sometimes. Like, how does he not see that he's really good at these games? Nothing to sneeze at, Mr. Tibelius.
It has a lot of meter, so
I love that crawl. That's so good. Nice conversion into the corner here.
good YRC. That's really good use in this game, like to just escape the pressure. Like it's deceivingly good.
Yeah, it's like you won't have time to do anything after your opponent hits the YRC. If they want to press a button immediately, you're gonna have to take it.
Yeah, and since in like earlier Guilty Gears, like you had the dead angle, which is basically the same thing but like a different mechanic. Like if you hit that one, it just pushes your opponent away into like almost like a full screen situation.
Right, so you go back to neutral, but in this game you sort of regain it's sort of like your turn after that.
Like you're like, I don't
nice
know about
XP.
the frame data accurately, but like you're definitely like plus a lot after it. Like your opponent can't mash after it.
Got pretty lucky with the minion there.
Yeah, I guess the minion is the third item that is sort of useful.
Yeah, except that then sometimes you get really frustrated with it because it doesn't go the way you want it to, or it seems really strange.
Yeah, and it's a little bit easier to like navigate around because the minion doesn't like activate immediately. So
Rare footage of the super working out. I'm a big fan. Nice. Tibelius looking really clean. Nice.
immediate burst on the counter it. I have no idea even if that had been like a big conversion.
I mean, it would have had a decent amount of corner carry for sure, but not like I don't think the damage would have been too substantial.
Who tried to throw there against the teleport? I think that's no good, right?
I think it's not the correct solution.
But you can you can strike Sato, Faust during the teleport though, on the P and K options.
Oh no, mashing!
Correct, cause
Yeah, corner is still a dreadful place against Ramlethal, even in this game, because one of the downsides of using those sword projectiles is that your sword is gonna go straight into the corner, and it's gonna take a long time to come back. But if you're already in the corner, you can just pick them up and gain access to that move once, like super fast.
For sure.
yeah, like
Oh, okay. Gets Sierra's burst there. Good. I think bursting that is pretty good value because it is a decent amount of damage if they get the clean hit on it, and I think it also gains Faust quite a lot of meter, right?
Right?
The fishing.
Yeah, or whatever it is called in this game.
I don't actually know. Isn't it?
I don't think it's in this one, but
it has a different name. I don't know either, but yeah.
all of Faust's moves got a different names in this one. What a mix-up.
Bananas, we got the banana peels.
The banana peel is a really interesting thing, but it's also another item that can fuck you over.
Oh shit, I'm sleeping. 1-1.
1-1. Oh, nice run under.
I guess something to be said about the items is that like you get to throw items at a faster pace because there isn't an item that will stop you from throwing a new one, right, in this game?
Yeah, no, you can just throw them as much as you like, right? Pretty sure.
Well, I know that when I was playing against GGST, like there was this one full screen situation when there was like literally like 10 different items on the screen.
Yeah, I don't think there's any limit, which is kind of nutty, but I get it. Oh, lucky with the meteors, actually. That's good.
One thing we haven't seen, Tibelius seems yet is the hack and slash, or whatever it's called in this version.
I think snip, snip, snip in this game or something?
Okay, be sure, fuck it. You know, it's that move.
That move is also interesting. It doesn't seem to deal that much damage. I think like a lot of the reward is like putting the afro on the opponent.
Yeah, the afro is a pretty decent item now that it has that thing of with the delayed explosion. Like that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know half of even what you can do with the afro, other than you can sort of create a bomb with it, and like you get different combo routes.
I think it enables like an instant overhead kind of thing, and then it's got the feature of having that delayed explosion, which can be used for extensions. I think very specific stuff though.
Lucina pinch in the corner. What can he do? Blocks the overhead.
Oh,
throw.
lucky. Ah. Far slash. Far slash.
Yeah, like I guess in this matchup, like Faust does have like relatively speaking okay time in this like neutral because you also have very long range normals. So you might be able to actually challenge those Ramrod Heartless sword hits.
There's a good chance for an air throw there. Yo! The 6H into not it's thrust now, right? Into thrust, like that's fake always. I think everyone can 6P it.
But in terms of how like great rewards you get for that 6Ps, you might not get more than just the one hit. Obviously.
No. But I think it's a reward in itself to just
Yeah. I mean, why not take it?
Yeah. And if the Faust player is doing it with their back to the corner, then a lot of characters might be able to get something off of that.
There's so many bombs and everything.
All right, grabbing the horn. Nice pickup.
From spectator point of view, the items are interesting in the sense that every time an item is thrown, there's sort of like a contest to pick it up or to get rid of it.
Oh, nice 6P. Ooh, yeah. Clean. 2 and 2. All my homies miss Rashosen. Isn't the new Rashosen like better though?
What is the new Rashosen?
It's the backflip into like the sickle. It's a little bit different.
Oh, that one.
The clothesline.
Yeah, Rasho, yeah, that's the command grab. Yeah, of course.
I have no idea what it is called though.
I don't know what half the things are called in this game now.
But that's okay because it's a new game, so we don't have the like, same situation as with ACPR where we should know. We got an OS here.
For the first week or so, and after that it's just your lazy commentators.
It's back to normal every day.
Ooh, right in the corner, doesn't lead into anything.
No.
Yeah, Sierra doesn't have any burst anymore in this round, most likely, so it's one good mix away.
Infinite.
Oh wow. Not even plus in this game.
Yeah, no, I don't know what to do about 2K in that. Like, it's not plus, but it feels like you can just keep pressing it.
I wonder if we have these things called like universal mechanics and faultless defense.
What's that? Oh, what is this faultless defense you speak of? Is it something like blocking? Because if it is that, then I'm not about that life.
To be fair, it feels like a lot of like players that like even better players don't use FD a lot in this game for some reason.
I'm trying to avoid the faultless defense achievement, so that's my reason. I don't want to do that 100 times.
Go, Rere bursting it. I don't know if that's correct solution or like choice. I mean, yes, it does do a decent amount of damage.
Tried to go for the meta giddy, but
Oh, nice. Tiba had a right idea there using the PRC, but was a little late. I guess you sort of want to OS it usually, like after straight after the throw, so that you can catch them in the air if they jump out.
We got the wall break. Sierra is gonna have a lot of meter on now.
But no health to speak of.
oh no! Yeah, but how is Tiba gonna find this hit? Oh, there it is, 6P.
Also, I think the DP super is actually safe if you have to like air block it because you get bounced so far away.
Oh yeah, it's safe. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's anything you can do if you air block it.
There you go with like the basic BMBs. Like that's the like really powerful part about Ram. Like you can almost always just convert into like the double sword throw into wall break.
Just like IB the super. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that. Very true, Peter.
Oh, he's like you're not gonna be able to complete the combo before the bomb goes off.
Ah!
Yeah, I was not awake.
Oh, meteors are out. That's not good. Oh,
Ooh, good one.
No fear.
That still works. Meteor's coming. How do I get out? Just go into the throw animation.
For sure.
But you gotta be really fast, because the meteors will come out pretty fast in this game compared to older games.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's actually one of the things that is like majorly fucking up with my like reactions, because the bomb is actually super slow in this one, but the meteors are like super fast.
Yeah, it's reversed, so you have to learn or teach your muscle memory different things, especially if you're looking to flick those.
Yep.
Oh. Wow, that's unfortunate. He tried to go for the throw, whiffed, PRC'd, and got thrown. Oh man.
Yeah, that's another. I'm really glad that Tiba was able to find the burst there, because Ram in the corner is so hard to burst.
Oh yeah.
Because a big part of the combo is just those projectiles.
Burst. Wait.
I'm not sure if he could have. I mean, he could have gotten the wall break off of that for sure. Good burst from Sierra. Good value. 3-3.
Oh, it's on. It's gonna explode, right? Or?
Does the throw clear it? Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I think so.
Interesting. I mean, worthwhile. Throw damage is pretty good. The after explosion doesn't do a whole lot of damage, as I understand it. I think it's, and you can block it.
Alright, nice escape from the corner.
Sierra is not ready for those like going my ways, because they are minus on block.
Yeah, I guess that's why Faust players will usually try to sort of retreat with the ending frames of the move.
It's not always punishable for sure, because spacing. Ah! That's death.
Another thing, if you're comboing into the going my way from jump 2k, there's actually quite a bit of gap. I think most characters can just on read interrupt it.
All right, are we getting the instant overhead? Nope.
We gotta try it, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, gold burst. All right, what are we gonna do with it? Nice. Oh, there wasn't a better combo there?
Tibet with so much meter.
Gotta use it for something.
Away from the corner.
Footsies? That wasn't even a combo!
Ooh, milking this, okay.
A couple items for you.
Yeah, like you can throw so many like.
Reverse Michael Bay.
Oh no!
Ooh, are we smixing?
Nice. All right, that's it.
That's plenty enough. I kind of do wish that Tibelius would use a little bit more YRC when he's like under heavy pressure in the corner with 50 meter. Like it is pretty good like option in this game.
For sure. Jake Station made really good use of YRC, because Faust does have a hard time escaping the corner, for an example. So, in those sorts of situations, especially against a character like Ram, like definitely a worthwhile option.
Self-cornering, this is very bad. We have meter.
Oh, a little too early there. But luckily had the OS into PRC.
Oh,
2k infinite.
nice!
Oh, he was ready there.
Very clean.
All right, once again grasping the lead.
Back to back. When is Jake in the FT7 sets? Probably never, because he can't play this late. Family man.
Wait, is 6 p.m. too late for him?
I think so, yeah. I
God.
think he's actually got on record saying that, yeah.
All right, one more combo after this. Both players with a lot of meter. Oh, nice! There's actually so much potential in like blue RC drifts, to the point like where I don't even know the extent of what you can get with those, but a lot of players have been saying that that's a really useful tool to sync your meter on.
Yeah, like it feels like there's gonna be like a lot of tricky situations that you can just like use blue RC and like gain advantage and potentially like punish your opponent.
Nice throw into the corner.
Yeah.
Is that legit?
I mean, I would assume 5k is -1 block, so there's a gap.
I think the RPS for Ram in the corner, to get to the swords back after shooting them, you sort of have to go for like a tick throw or something. You need to dash in still to pick up the swords. So you like if you want them back, you do need to risk some sort of an engagement instead of just hanging back.
Yeah.
Which is usually the time that opponent can try to abare through.
So I don't think Ram has any plus on block buttons at all. I think all of her plus frames are in the specials.
Yeah,
I mean,
mostly in the swords, I guess, like the projectiles.
There was already this one Twitter clip with like semi-infinite looking like pressure with Ram, like it was very weird looking.
What did that consist of, or what they used?
I mean, on the Twitter clip, it was just like I don't know the specific sequence, but it was definitely like looping. Like it felt like it was like similar to like Sol's far slash and close slash like infinite.
You can keep your opponent like standing still for a long time with a Gatling string like far slash 5 heavy sword, and then you might have to risk getting the swords back. But after that, you can definitely go for another really long string with lots of frame traps.
Man, that was really good defense from Tibet in the corner that whole time.
Explosion from the sword.
Oh, a little too early again.
Oh, instant overhead into a pickup from the Afro explosion.
There's the value from Afro displayed on screen.
Very nice. Clean stuff.
Yeah, look at that. The little guy just keeps walking off. It's like as soon as it's put on the board, it keeps like patrolling around. But does it ever expire?
I think it has like a time limit. But it can still be annoying because even if the minion like just walks off, they like you said, he will come back. So there's like a chance that you just forget that it's there.
Oh, comboing the Tenton way into the mixer. Or mix, or if you will.
There we go.
I do love myself. Very good move.
Faust speak comboing into that.
Hell yeah.
That's a throw into kill.
Something Lego Yoda. Crush my yeah, okay, so JS.
Nice. Sliding under the hammer, and now we're in the corner against Ramlethal.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Good value as well. Got the burst there, so.
I feel like even though Ram's corner pressure is kind of scary, you can't just stand still. You gotta RPS out of it. Because if you don't, Ram's just gonna keep picking up the swords and bullying you. A lot of stuff really in this game is stuff that like you just can't stand still. That's very Guilty Gear though.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to be.
You have to be active on your defense.
Although, how dare you insinuate that this is Guilty Gear?
Oof.
Someone in chat is very mad right now.
We're gonna get cancelled. Ooh, okay.
Oh, no counter, no conversion.
Nice, switching sides. And into the wall break for sure. I wonder if Zero could have used the trumpet for his combo that was below his feet.
Maybe. Pro RC? What's the conversion? Can we get a wall break here? Probably, yeah. Nice. With the positive bonus and 50 Meeber.
Meebers?
Yeah, Meeber. I love me some Meeber.
Yeah, put that stick of butter in good use.
No!
But no,
6p whiff? 6p whiff is so sad. It has so much recovery. On block, it's like -20 or something. Ugh, suffering. It's got really good boxes, but, you know, that frame data? That frame data is something else.
I don't think Sarah has like pressed a button like once after blocking the going my way. It's definitely one of those moves that you should be contesting.
Aha! Into the wall break.
Yep.
A lot of damage and like
Damage.
I really love it. It's like a lot of the combos in the game have a lot of damage, and you really don't have to deal that much with the stressful corner from the other games. You get to play neutral right after once the opponent gets their big combo in. Overall, like I want to say, this game feels so relaxing to play compared to older Guilty Gear games where you're completely like you're super tight and like always ready to get blown up in the corner.
We've made it to the retirement home.
I
We can
mean-
take it easy.
to be fair, like once you start to play against like higher level opponents, they will like find conversions where they don't necessarily have to use the meter to like get an RC, and they will instead use a 50 meter on the super on the wall break. And now they get +20 situation on the wall break.
Yep.
You have to hold the Oki, and if you eat the Oki, there's a chance that you're ending up into the corner again.
Right, but you're getting Oki'd mid-screen, not in the corner.
Very true.
Yeah, you still have like a better chance of surviving if you block the mix-up.
Ooh, nice! Gets the whiff punish there against Jump
Is
2K.
I mean, okay. I could have gone for the super there for that little bit of extra damage, and definitely
like-
have Peter to do it as well. That's it though. No, throw RC. Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Alright, that
fine.
does the job.
Oh.
Oh. Say it isn't so, senpai.
Hold your breath, everybody.
Gonna be a long breath holding because of the
Oh, no.
like checkings.
To tell me we're gonna radio cast the last one. Oh
Ta-da.
no.
Da-dum.
Yeah, it seems
Are
like
they
so.
playing? They're playing. Oh no.
Yeah.
It seems like the potential last round is, or like set point is like going pretty evenly. Both
Okay.
losing health.
Let's hope that. I mean, I think Tiba had the stream open, so. All right, so
Yeah,
I'm hoping that Tiba wins this so we can get the last game. You know,
so guys taking the first round.
9. You can kick one of them to interrupt the match. Well, yeah, but is that really fair?
Yeah, that's kind of lame.
Like they don't know necessarily, so.
Oh, like you're losing a lot of health. We're mashing like, oh yeah, even more. That's like one mix-up away from dying.
All right, whatever Tiba did, I bet it was really cool. Oh no, did I jinx it?
Meanwhile, Tibelius just losing like 60% of his health.
Oh no!
We are clearly in that corner, like eating mix-ups now. Oh, there's a small lull on the like damage.
Uh-oh.
Versus damage. Oh no!
Oh no!
Looks like we're going to the last round.
If it's the last, oh my god! If the set ends like
No,
this, then-
Tibelius gets
okay,
the
no,
match.
all right, we're fine. Okay, now let's hope they return to lobby so we can actually see the last game.
Yeah, I did ping Tibe, but
Oh, thank goodness! All right, 6-6. Very cool. Spectate match. All right, we in there. I bet that match was great.
I mean, it looked pretty like tight and even.
Yeah, for sure.
there was an explosive start to that match though. Tibe took one match super fast and then down Sierra Vice down to like the last pixel. And then there was a long exchange where ZoKHiZ actually got to play. Alright, last match. This is it for all the marbles.
Yeah, and the set has been like pretty even so far.
For sure, for sure.
What a gentleman's game. Good sir, would you like to take a game? But then I will take a game of my own as well.
Yeah. Nobody really got away with the lead at any point. It was just constantly back and forth. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, and it's like a nice like first week or like second week set, because both players are like failing a little bit, like punishing like opponents' moves.
All right, Tiba really get into this item throwing game. Got a lot of value.
No.
You know what? One thing I really haven't gotten used to with Faust now is that the hammer like bounces up and stays active for a really long time on the ground.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
the hammer also like takes quite a long time before it falls down. Actually.
Yeah, that's also true. Oh, that was a very
Oh, the
plain
counter.
throw.
I think
That's
this-
kill.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, he
Not
could have
quite.
like used super or RC or anything like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Off the round.
I think Sierra's like biggest weakness so far is meter management. Not really spending it like throw RC, that sort of thing. We've not really seen that a whole lot.
But now Sierra on
no.
set point. The advantage.
Very
Getting hit by the stray hit.
Ow! That was a demon burst
Uh-oh.
for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
no.
we're going for the wall break. A lot of meter, positive bonus.
All right. It's not over yet, but looking rough. I think that's it actually. That's
Yeah,
good.
like
Yeah, he doesn't have a
Definitely.
burst here.
Yeah.
Bam!
That
Blown
was a
out of the stage.
round for sure. Unfortunate.
I mean, that's Ram. Like, what are you gonna do about those jumping slashes and like ground slashes? Like, the reach is so insane.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
But
like
hey,
that.
good show from both gamers.
Yeah, that was really nice and even set.
Yeah, I wonder who matched these guys up. Oh, I know, it's me.
Oh damn! It was you.
I mean, you do know that next set is gonna be 7-0 because of that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck.
But then we can play Midori, so it's fine.
Right.
Don't worry, we've got the tech. We've been doing this for a while. We're experts. Leading experts in the field of grifting. Woo!
So I assume that next up we have Attorney and versus Nam.
Yep. If they are available, they should probably be. Yep, there's Nam.
Alrighty. Nam from where? An attorney from where? Like I've not seen these gamers.
I've seen Attorney playing Exert quite a bit, but Nam is a new name for me for sure. So I presume that's they're from different games.
Wait, why is Minastir joining the lobby?
No, that's a bug. It shows like another player that has been in the lobby every now and again when a new player joins in. It's kind of weird.
Hmm.
All right.
So like, what was the power level that these players like sign in? Like, I have no idea about these players.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, how do we measure power levels at this point? I guess both of these guys were like around floor. Was it 9 or 10?
Okay. Switch the view.
There we go. I got so much stuff to do with the predictions and stuff as well.
Where are your mods when you need them? Wait, am I a mod? Fuck. I'm not sure. I may or may not be.
Oh, with a relatively quick first round.
Oh yeah. Javan. Ow.
So Giovanna, interesting character, very simple to play, good footsies, good pressure as well.
Yeah, got that rush down. for sure.
I feel like the flip kick especially is like one of the most hardest robbery move ever. Like it's, even though it's like relatively slow at like 30 frames, it still feels like it's kind of hard to react to.
Oh yeah, the arc is so weird in a sense. Like you feel like you could get a 6P in there, but I've not 6P'd it even once yet.
And it doesn't help that the overhead like flip is also +4 on block, so it's a pressure extender.
Yep. A lot of plus frames for this lady.
Yeah, and like a advancing move that is plus is kind of rare in this game. Yes. Motherfucker gaming.
Totsugeki!
But then again, like the Totsugeki does leave you at range, like you're
That's
not
true.
left at like point blank range.
They do have the same kind of characteristic in that they both got a lot of startup. I think the spiral arrow thing that Giovanna has more startup maybe than heavy slash dolphin. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I guess the main thing, like the startup of that move doesn't really matter that much. It's more like where in the screen you're using it. Because if you're using it from really far distance, it's one of those homing moves that'll take a long while to get there. So you have all the time in the world to interrupt it.
Yeah, for sure. And then you can definitely press a button to interrupt it, whatever it may be.
Karori is saying that score and names are flipped.
Are they?
Or did
Yeah, sorry about that. I fixed it.
Oh, gets caught low, decides to burst immediately. Just pressing a lot of buttons in this pressure, it seems.
like bursting is actually one thing that I'm not sure how to like do in this game yet properly, because like it feels like you want to burst very early because the combo damage is very high in the game from like starters and stuff like that.
I think so too.
But then again, the usual thing at the start of the combo, it's you usually have a lot more opportunities to bait as well.
That wasn't a low, that was just counter. Well, that's worse. A lot of mashing in this offense. Then I'm not sure if Melia's offense is the sort you can disrespect as such. Doesn't seem like it.
I mean, Melia has quite a lot of those gaps, for sure. Depending on what she does.
Oh, all right. That close slash is pretty good.
Yep, +3.
Yep, same as mate. I think it has really good active frames as well. Fairly easy to time meaty, so it can actually be even more plus. Hooray!
A lot of meter.
Ooh, get the cross up!
Nasty. I didn't block that.
Yeah, Turney was feeling that combo was gonna kill, forced to burst, but in the end, didn't get to play that round.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, like you can't jump away very easily.
Nice air throw.
Ooh, nice jump. Predicting the throw, getting a lot of damage there.
Yeah, and the hair car gives you a nice hard knockdown as well. Oh, footsies.
Just patiently corner.
Lekker.
Yeah, it's interesting how both of these characters play footsies in sort of the same way. Necessarily not having the biggest amount of reach, but both characters can make really good use of their dashes into the buttons. Especially Giovanna, because of her step dash. You can transfer a lot of that momentum, like you see there with a close slash. You can slide around almost full screen into the active frames of far slash.
Oh, I think that was throwable.
Yeah, the dash forward is like a reset set, like move. You can challenge it.
A lot of buttons on wake up. Buttons on wake up in this game is a really bad idea.
On the best. Or bait on the best.
Yeah, especially since a lot of buttons get just blown out by quote-unquote meaty throws as well if you don't have a fast one.
Very true. And just in general, like meaties in this game, fairly easy to time, I feel, especially with the universal wake-up timings, which is different from previous games. And the fact that, you know, they can hurt a lot.
Yeah, but again, you don't want to be too passive on defense, so you kind of have to pick your poison. Which option are you going to use? Are you going to mash? Are you going to try to jump out? Are you going to try to backdash? Which one is it?
It do be
with the spiral arrow plus move.
I think it's the 6-frame button crew that can't effectively mash against throws, right? Amelia was one of those, right? Her fastest move being 6 frames.
Yeah, I think so.
Giovanna, on the other hand, is blessed with a 4-frame normal.
Yeah, 4 frames. It's weird. I think she's the only one with a 4-frame normal as well. I think everybody else is either faster or slower.
I think there was at least one other, but can't remember exactly.
Soul has 4 frames?
Yeah, Soul has 3 and 4 frames.
Okay.
If 4 frames wasn't enough, get ready for Soul 5K.
5K is a pretty decent button. Kinda good. Decent at best.
I have no idea why they put that in the game. It was just fine at 5 frames. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was like they moved away from the concept of Soul having a like ridiculously fast button, and then they brought it back.
Yeah, that's fucking he needs it.
Guys, we did say that the main character should be strong, so I guess that's a good argument on it.
To be honest, as a Soul player, I'm not sure if he needs it, but I'll take it? Question mark?
How dare you say that? You take that back right now.
Milia's air dashes feel super weird. You would think she's like super nimble, but it seems like her like air dash doesn't go quite as far, and she like falls down really fast, kind of like Mei style in the older Guilty Gear games.
A little bit, yeah. Like it's like since you have the button cancel into the air dash, like your mix-up comes from those two. So you just do a button on block, and then you air dash left or right. So you kind of need the momentum stop it on the that, like there.
It's like if you're looking at the angle, it's almost like 90 degrees. It's like going straight forward, then straight down, like so. It's really interesting. Right,
we have shimmies baiting the throw.
Nice.
I wonder if is Attorney missing a lot of those opportunities to set down the mixers, opting to just go for like normal meaty of those hair cars, for example. Is it only 2D where you get to use the mixer?
I think you can do it after hair car, maybe, depending on where on the screen it happens. And obviously, if you use RC, I guess.
Yeah. Like you have those weird blue RC setups where you can like do meaty disc setups from like almost any.
Like 5K seems pretty good.
It seems like this set is gonna be pretty even too.
Yes, looks like it. Hair car gives disc near wall, otherwise meaty safe jump left, right, high, low.
So what you're saying is that's all of the mix-ups.
What else? What else? What else can you have?
I mean, like F-ski and like what else?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You didn't both say that you can do F6 with like the blue RC.
Alright, here we go. It's left! Man, I still haven't learned to block that cross-up properly. Unblockable that doesn't count as mix-up? Does it not? Do we even have any unblockables in this game?
I don't think so. At least not at the moment.
If you don't count, you know, the staggering moves as unblockables. Alright, gets the interruption. Ooh. But the downside of the Geo's like far slash, it does have a lot of active frames, but I think it whiffs for a long time as well. So if you whiff with that, there's a big whiff punish opportunity for the opponent. Ooh! That was not the time to burst. Now in the corner. Oh, finds the Albar though.
Is that gonna be enough?
Actually,
probably not.
Now that Corey said it, like there's still like charge dust for the combos, but like I just realized nobody has even tried to do a charge dust yet. Like it's still relatively good move. Like it's a little bit slow at like 28 frames, so you can definitely react to it. But if you land that move, like holy hell, that's like 200 plus damage for free.
Yeah, that's probably like for most of the characters the strongest like meterless slash non-counter hit starter.
What was that disc? Like what was the hit there? I think it was a cross-up. You know, Godwis was saying earlier that a lot of the Milius disc stuff in this game is fake, but
I've seen cross-up discs with the S disc circulating into Twitter, but like
Yeah, like the old wisdom goes, it's only fake if your opponent doesn't know about it. I mean, not about it.
it can't be fake if I get hit, but
and I mean, what is fake anyway? If your opponent is waiting for the mix-up and gets tagged by like something that is not a mix-up, then is that fake?
I mean, that's more like the legendary no mix-up. Like that's a little bit.
Is it a different thing?
Yeah, like no mix-up is that just that like you literally don't do any mix-up. You just like jump in and do like a button and the opponent releases because they're too scared.
oh, too far away for the pickup there. Probably gonna micro dash, maybe. Although
Oh, I think he hit the button. Yep.
Yeah, like that Spinneroo super is so good because it carries your opponent to take a corner from pretty far away and then gets the wall break too.
I'm not sure if you said that spinner move or if you said that spinneroo. If you said spinneroo, I respect that. I want to call it the spinneroo. It's called the spinneroo now. Again, caught mashing.
The second hit of the 6 heavy. But I mean, the 6 heavy in itself is kind of like a mix-up because the first hit you can cancel into air normals.
Oh, interesting.
So
yeah.
So you could do like 6 heavy into Bad Moon, for example, on Million.
Yeah, but there's also the flip side that if you let the both hits rock out, there's a gap. If your opponent blank range, you can be thrown out from that gap.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. So I guess that's why Nam has been trying to interrupt it.
Yeah, but also they are both mids, so both hits of 6H, apparently. Anyway, so. Bad Moon.
Still a very fast overhead. Not gonna react to that.
Yeah, but it's minus on block, so it's horrible. Unusably bad.
And I think unless you have disc active, you need to spend meter to get anything out of it. Although you do get the KD, so that's something.
You can't react to this overhead, but if you block it by accident, you get punished? Ugh, shit tier. Can't be used. Shoutouts to Leffen, by the way.
I wonder how Leffen feels about Mega Fist, because it's punishable on hit.
Ooh, that's gonna whiff. Yep. He knew. It's unfortunate as well, because that super is so plus on block.
Uh-oh. Again, getting a lot of value about for that super for sure.
Yeah, Giovanna's reversal super is really fast on startup as well. Something like 4+2 or 5+2 or something like that.
Yeah, it's in Strive. It's pretty damn fast because a lot of the supers feels like they're a little bit slower. Oh, there we go with the counter.
A lot of Geos are sleeping on the 2D because the boxes are nuts. Like actually, like illegal.
Yeah, especially if you combine it with Giovanna's step dash momentum, you can cover a lot of space from full screen with a just big box of red.
The stanky leg.
Yeah, but then again, you are using like the dead end Gatling, so if your opponent blocks it, like you kind of have to do a special. And
Yeah, it would be a shame if this character had a lot of plus on block specials.
the plus on block specials do have a counterplay to them.
Yeah, it's true.
Ooh, is that gonna hit? Yes, it is!
You can also frame trap with it? Well, of course you can.
Does the super give you a combo?
Hold on.
I did
It's
not
only
know.
-3 on block?
So it's safe Steve. I mean, okay.
Why not use it all the time then? Holy shit.
Sorry, what move?
Boxes? They're a war crime.
You wanna sweep is only -3. That's nice. My sweep is only -11.
I don't use my sweep because my other tools are so good. That's kind of stupid when a Soul player says I don't use my 2D much.
Why would I use 2D when I've got all these other toys?
I mean, to be fair, like Soul 2D is not exactly how it used to be either.
Doesn't go under trucks anymore.
I mean, it sort of does, sort of doesn't, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little bit more reasonable, but it's still like pretty evasive. If we counter it, has to burst.
Okay, it goes under trucks but doesn't go under trains.
Right, right. That's a pretty good way to put it, I guess. Ooh, nice punish there. Speaking of 2Ds that have a lot of range, Milius has quite a bit as well, but way more punishable than Geos for sure. But I mean, you always have the special cancel option for a frame trap, so...
No, did not use the super. Super would have been plenty enough to finish that like...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like...
Maybe, you know, I mean, I guess
It's-
they could
it's
try
one
and
of-
go for it.
It's one of those heat of the moment things, I feel like. Sometimes you just don't check your tension and or you're just worried about not it making there on time.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I always play optimal.
Yeah.
All the time.
We never make any mistake.
No, no,
Fuck
no.
that shit.
Why would you make a mistake? That's cringe.
Let's take cross up, flip kick. Because why wouldn't your like plus on block cross up move like
Yeah,
head be like it's pretty good. The annoying thing is like I don't know about like other tractors, but with like Potemkin at least, if you press your 6P too early, it can actually whiff when they move cross ups.
no, interesting.
I guess it has a little bit of startup, right? Or is it just because the hitbox moves away?
Yeah, I think the hitbox just like goes like it just doesn't like hit the Giovanna if he like uses it from like a dash momentum.
Again, getting frame trapped by the second hit of 6 heavy, trying to get that interruption, but not finding the button. Ooh, opting to reset into a throw.
Nice blocks.
Nice, yeah! Good defense getting out of that mixer situation.
Oh, the
Just
footsies.
whipping, yeah.
Footsies.
Piracy.
I do really like attorney's movement.
Ooh, catching backdash with that flip kick. One hit could be it. There it is!
Stagger pressure in my Guilty Gear. All right, 6-3.
Yeah, goes immediately into a burst. Ooh, that was a very nice whiff punish opportunity, but a little late with that dash far slash.
Again with the second hit of 6H, catching something, probably throw mash.
Yeah, that's a heartbreaker when you have a counter strategy and you know that what you're doing is right, but you just can't get the timing down.
That's actually one thing that I noticed when I was playing against Vaughty earlier, because throws are not instant. So let's say there's a 2-frame gap. if you time it perfectly, it's gonna hit that 2-frame gap. If you're 1 frame too late, it's not gonna work because it's not anymore instant. So you do have to be on point with your timings.
Yeah, that's the risk you're gonna take.
I feel like just Nam has not been succeeding with that tool. It's probably not worth going for anymore at this point. Like
Yeah, like you are losing a lot of rounds
and
and like a lot of health.
Yeah, sometimes you have to let it go and cut your losses, go back to training mode after the set and, you know, polish it up.
Pretty much. And just like that, Attorney on set point.
But like to be fair, like it is really like some of just and we're in the corner and wall break just like that.
That air to air conversion though, what the hell? Hell yeah, dude. Melia.
Yeah, Nam really needs good stuff here.
By the way, no combos in this game. For anyone who didn't get the memo, no combos.
And just like Pjoxt is also saying Melia does no damage.
Yeah. No, Melia doesn't do damage.
Darcy, we have some pressure. Ooh, just dashes away from the corner.
Good burst. That was gonna hurt.
Attorney has so
That's gonna be it.
Yeah, plenty of meter. No LoHii either, by the way. No. All right, good showing for both players. Attorney took it pretty hard in the end, but I feel like Nam put up a really good fight regardless.
Yeah, probably the more quote unquote more experienced Guilty Gear player got the win here, because I do know Attorney has quite a bit of Xrd experience at least, but yeah, Nam put up a really nice fight.
Oh yeah. All right, what do we got next?
Let's see, NecronNeo Eno versus KS Leo.
All right.
Ooh, that rhymes.
again to check
I
players
do
that I
know Necron. Necron, I think, is a Raven player in Xrd.
he's just a Necron. Yeah, that name I know.
Is that the same Necron?
I don't know. I just assumed, honestly. I guess. Yeah, it is? Okay.
Kika, I don't think you're on the spectate, or are you?
No, I'm not. Fuck.
Oh, fuck. It is starting, though. And ZoKHiZ and I are in the spectate, I think. We'll let you know. It's a shame that you're the one who's, doing the whole streaming thing, but... I wonder if we could signal for them to not start.
I mean, unless they read chatter, like, on the stream, like, no, not really.
I hate these lobbies.
I mean, the only way for you to, like, stop this would be to kick one of them out.
Can... I mean, it hasn't started yet. They're watching the intros.
Yeah.
I kick people in this.
I don't know. Member list?
Yeah, I think you open the member list and then you might. But yeah, if the players are on the stream listening, like, can you restart? No, they're going in.
All right.
Oh, no. You did it? You pulled the plug? Nice. All right, we've got the technology. Woo woo.
Yeah, sorry about having to do that, but it's just like.
I mean, what you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, it's on me. I was slow to joining the spectators, but I did give the players the instructions how to do this as well.
Yeah. Just gotta keep an eye out that everybody's ready and spectating. Dropkick. Oh no, ZoKHiZ is fighting back. That's not cash money. All right, take it. I'm just gonna hide behind this pillar. That stretch thing is too good.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. That causes the communicating with the server as well.
Oh no.
Oh. No.
The more I think about this, the more I hate it.
The worst timeline.
Well, maybe one day we have our working lobbies for our Guilty Gear franchise. I'm saying franchise because ACPR lobby is still a little busted as well.
It be how it be. Now, you know, this system works. It just requires a little patience, tender, loving care.
Did we actually have the betting for these guys already? I guess I can check.
Oh, Modi, it hasn't been a server issue. It's
Yeah, but
just that the spectate in this game works a bit wonky.
Yeah, it's like for the moment we have to do it like player 1 joins the cabinet, then all the spectators join the cabinet, and then the player 2 joins the cabinet. If it's done in any other order, any spectator who wasn't spectating at the right time will not get in, because you can't resume the spectating when the match is already going on.
I think it's fine if both players join it, so long as they don't actually start the match. If they're
Yeah,
just
probably.
starting on the ready screen, it's probably fine, but like you just have to be patient enough to let all the commentators line up. and
Yeah, and I feel like that's one of those things that is like relatively easy to fix in post, because you just need to have like a, instead of this standby, you just want to have like a drop down menu where you can like just enter as a spectator without people in the line. Like it's very easy to fix.
And then you could, I don't know, like we had this feature in Exurge, you could just have people join the spectate midway through and speed on to the current moment.
But hey, I'm not a developer. I'm not sure how difficult it is. Might be some impossible line of code that just can't be put in.
Could be. And it's certainly the fact that you could join a spectate midway through in Exurge did cause its own share of problems. So
Right.
I guess we just can't live in that perfect world. Either way, I feel like once we've established the way these things are run, you know, we'll be fine. It's week 2. Everyone's
It's still early.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, KS is still stuck in the communicating with the server loop.
God.
Yeah, it takes like 5 minutes at least, usually. Like it's very real. But yeah, like the matchup, Ino versus Leo, like I have no idea how this goes in this game. Like Ino feels very, very weird. Like she's, relatively speaking, much slower in this game.
I don't think she's bad though. I think a lot of people are downplaying the character like big time. Not naming any names, but you know, I feel like a lot of people are ignoring all the good things the character has going.
I guess it's the sort of
The difference from
yeah,
old games.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Like it's the contrast between the latest version before Strive was very, very good. But you have to put it in perspective. A lot of characters were tuned down to some extent, and the relative character balance has been shuffled. So I feel like thinking about older games in this way is just gonna make you mad if that's your point of comparison.
And then you have Sol and Ram. But yeah, like overall, like I would say that like if you don't take like say Sol and Ram, like every other character in my opinion, like they do feel like they have been taken like down a notch, and it's like relatively speaking, like no one is too powerful. And I wouldn't say that, at least from my experience with my game time, like it doesn't feel like any character is like truly weak.
Oh, please don't tell me there's like a soft ban on the lobby when you kick somebody, because now KS can't connect.
I mean, Exard, there was like a temp ban when you kick somebody.
Really?
Oh my fucking god, really?
Do we have to remake the lobby? Oh fuck.
I
Oh
think.
god. Oh fuck.
Let me just, because KS is restarting their game. Let me remake the lobby as well.
Yeah. I mean, just to be sure. Oh man. So hey, how about the weather today? It's been pretty hot over here in the Nordic region. How's it? How's it? How's it over there?
I mean,
wherever?
it's like 33 degrees inside my apartment. Like it's
Oh yeah.
I'm
Literally melting.
literally dying here. Like it's okay. I have my biggest fan right next to me.
Fuck up. I hate that. I hate you.
I love that.
I was gonna say that you're too young to be telling these dad jokes, but then I realized that you're like 57, and it's actually totally appropriate.
God damn it.
Get fucked.
Also, as you might see, my brain is also melting due to the heat. So yeah.
Yep. I think that's pretty much all Finns at the present. It's gotten a bit less hot outside. It's dropped down to 28 degrees Celsius. However, the temperature inside has remained exactly the same. I'm really glad that the insulation is good enough to hold all this heat. It's my favorite.
You have to go on the Discord.
Let me
All these
DM that
bald
too.
guys
DM that
shaking
too.
my damn head. Damn, Finch. Right, yeah. Okay.
Again, sorry about the technical difficulties.
It do be like that.
If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have just not kicked. I'm not gonna kick a player again. It seems like under no circumstances can you do that.
Yeah.
We'll just have to roll with the.
I think. Can you exit to lobby from a game that's going on? Like, is that a thing you can do?
I mean,
I think like it should be the same way as in like Extra that the lobby is owned by you. So if you exit it, it should close down.
I think what we should try and do maybe is like add the players on Discord and ask one of them to quit out of the game or just beat the other guy as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I've sort of been doing that, but when you're already in a match, you're not gonna check your DMs, so to speak.
Yeah,
so
that's very true.
So that one round will be lost forever to the spectators.
To summarize, please wait for the commentators to be ready and spectating before you start your set. That is all.
Now we're just missing KS and like Rygand.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Joining the room as we speak. Is there a certain way to see the commentators already? Yep. If you look closely here, once we get into it,
I can show you. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just go.
So ZoKHiZ is on the thing. I'm gonna spectate it like so, and it gives me that eye icon over my head. If Q, if you switch to the game view.
Gotcha.
So yeah, over my head there, over my beautiful bald head, you can see a little eye icon, and then that means I'm spectating. That's all. So once you see, in this case, all three of us there lined up with the eye symbol over us, then you can be safe in the knowledge that we are ready to spectate the match.
That's also a thing. The avatar is often behind the player card.
The eye goes over the player card.
Yeah, I guess there's that.
The eye is like top layer, I think.
Oh, we have all the players in the room.
Amazing. Let's go.
All right,
Let's go.
I'll make it my business to spectate this time.
Yes, let us give them the business of us spectating. All right, spectate match.
All right,
We're all lined up.
1, 2, 3 spectators. Ha!
So your own icon does go on top layer, but other people's don't. But we
Right.
can see ZoKHiZ eyeball thing there, though. He's definitely behind the card. Yeah, for other players, but your own thing is top layer.
All right. After 10,000 years, we finally got some good Guilty Gear coming our way.
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, you know, versus like Leo matchup. Like, I have no idea what this is.
Is it looking a little bit laggy? Because it's looking a little bit laggy.
Yeah. Looks like there's like a slight FPS issue, so maybe, I don't know.
Let's hope not.
With the counter on the DP. Immediate burst, not wanting any of that.
Leo's still the wild animal. Yeah, he's always been. Oh, nice. Finds the DP against the purple RC.
Oh wow, I'm surprised. The guard stance didn't work there.
Yeah, I think KS already cancelled into the guard stance follow-up. There's a
think
little bit of RPS with that. I think the guard point strike is not punishable on block, but it is quite minus.
Yeah, it's minus but not punishable. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. And it is very quick to come out once you cancel into it, but clearly not instantaneous as this other.
That's not the way like, you want to lose the first round. Like you already had the killing combo
Nice
there, but
throw.
dropped the combo earlier.
Throwing the run through on reaction is like, that's like
The layer one.
Yeah, you've beat layer 1 of the matchup. So that's definitely, if you're having trouble with Leo, that's one thing you want to get going. Sure.
You know what the fucked up thing about that is that I learned last night? There's actually like one frame during which Leo transitions from the front to back, during which if you try to throw, it's not gonna work because you're throwing the wrong way. And I've been hitting that one frame so many times, and I'm like, why doesn't it work?
Yep. That is the curse of having 2-frame throw. Like it's very, very annoying.
Also, Leo can time the run through in a way that it's unthrowable. I think if Leo does it like meaty, obviously, then you can't really throw it. But
Yeah,
I think
there are situations where you don't have the time. Another setup is I think, hit a button RC and then run through. Then there's gonna be only one frame of like gap, which you obviously can't throw.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. So yeah, it's not a 100% guarantee thing, but if they do like raw run through, you can throw it every time. Unless you hit that, one frame.
Stroke
the big tree goes under the Sonic booms.
Yo, nice.
Yeah, like it's still one of those like elusive moves that can go under like everything. Like it's really good in this one.
Oh, that was so smart! Air dashing in with block.
Yep. Very clean first game to Necron. That's what I like to see.
Leo's very interesting in this game. I guess, like, because of system mechanic changes as well. Leo used to be the kind of character that struggles getting in, but in this game, Leo actually has pretty okay mid-range pokes.
For sure, yeah.
Far slash 5 heavy.
Far slash and 5 heavy are both like really they've got really nice reach for sure.
Yeah, because not a lot of characters have that like mega reach that completely dominates Leo, like in Exert.
While Leo and Exert still had like a really good like long range button in 5H, it was a lot clumsier than like button because it leaves you in stance, which is a good thing in some situations and a bad thing in others. So it's like a very different kind of tool, not just a button you can just kind of throw out.
I mean, you could you can always you always have the option to choose whether to go into the stance or not if you hold the button, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, who gets the parry there? And now here comes the king.
All right, nice damage. Ooh, I wonder if he was going for the air throw.
Oh, is that gonna be a throw? Oh, chose to go for a ground throw instead.
Into the Buster. That's a good time to bring it out, to be honest, because obviously Necron had only a sliver of health left, so he's over there thinking, all right, is it low, is it high? Oh fuck, he's got a command throw now.
Yeah, luckily the command crab only available in back turn stance, but that makes back turn stance like even more threatening.
For sure, and it does look a lot like the run through in the startup. So
right,
it's a very scary tool. It does, technically speaking, have 30 frames of startup, which is a lot, but the animation is kind of weird. So definitely something you can get used to.
Necron has been dealing very well with the flash kicks so far, jumping in while still blocking. But this is probably gonna seal the deal. Yep, big damage into a wall break, and KS is on board.
The jungle is the best stage, by the way. I mean, listen, Beta, I think it's definitely up there. But have you considered that NYC stage has a really cool cat in one of the screens?
Yeah, there's the hype cat.
The hype cat is pretty good.
Hype cat?
Hype cat, yes.
Wait, I haven't seen that.
We were on that stage last
There's
night.
like this like cat just walking on the fence.
Black cat with yellow eyes, just hanging around.
But yeah, like going back to the like neutral play with like Leo, like it also helps that Leo has, or at least it feels like that the Sonic Boom is like one of the better like projectiles in the game. Like it's really fast and good.
Yeah, and beats other projectiles as well, because it hits twice, I think.
Yeah.
Or multiple times. I can't actually remember if the heavy hits more than twice, but that's sort of always been the feature for Leo's Sonic Booms.
Necron is getting like a really big amount of value from just stroke the victory in neutral. KS hasn't really shown like a... Oh, actually!
There we go.
I was about to say it.
One of the ways to avoid the...
Get done.
Oh, what? Fast RC into 6P? I don't think that's what KS wanted. Surely there's a better conversion.
Because I really don't have no idea what's the optimal ways to approach Leo's the guard point stance. Your lows do beat it, and I guess stroke the big tree would be an option in that case to sort of...
I feel like you can react to stroke the big tree with stance D though.
But I mean, if you're in the guard point stance, at that
Oh,
point you're not gonna
right,
have
right. Oh,
access to the back turn D.
I wonder if you're in the guard point stance, does the follow up actually catch stroke the big tree or not? Because I mean, it looks like it could be gone under, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good question, because stroke the big tree tends to also trade with a lot of stuff that it's supposed to go under, because like the first active frame is not low profile anymore.
Right.
It's a lot about the timings and spacings.
Stroke low, yes, it is indeed.
Also, one important note about the note, you know, yes.
It can't be.
Important note about the SDPT is also that the slash version is like a shorter range, and it's -7 on block, so it's unsafe, and you can actually punish it on block.
Empty into command crab.
But yeah, LoHii, it can be guard pointed, but you can do the follow up without the guard point being hit. You can do the follow up empty. So.
Also, yeah, like the Leo's far slash and H guard point stance, you can only block mids and highs, like lows go through it.
Is there a difference between the S stance and the H stance, other than
no,
the visual?
Yeah, it's just that you can go into a different move, like the different normal from it.
I guess you have to remember to hit the different button, because you're like depending on which you entered the stance with, you gotta hold that button and then hit like S or heavy slams.
I think you can just release it. I think you can, like, it does the follow-up when you release it.
I thought that if you release the button, the stance cancels.
actually don't know.
And there's
I played Leo, but I don't know.
and I think there's some recovery coming out of the stance as well, which you can punish, as far as I know.
Yeah, that was actually pretty quick on the recovery there.
Also, Jafino is asking, does Ino have a super grab? Yes, it's a 11 frame startup and it's 0 post flash. So if you're next to Ino, it's gonna grab you.
It's probably one of the best supers in the game. Really, really crazy damage and fairly hard to punish. You kind of have to go over it very quickly.
And I believe it's the first ever like grab that is post flash 0 in Guilty Gear. Like it's really, really powerful.
What about DC's Necron super in ACPR?
You can just jump after the flash.
Oh, that one's not okay. I see. All right. Speaking of Necron, 3-1.
Yeah, like on reaction going under the Sonic Boom. That's good reaction.
Usually the downside of Ino is that you give up a lot of neutral potential for your mix-up potential because of your special mobility options, but so far Necron has been moving around the screen very safely, very effectively against KS. Avoiding a lot of these fireballs, a lot of this, and getting the throw there! Seems like Necron has a really good grasp on the matchup.
Yeah, like he seems to be really ready for those cross-ups. But then again, that is like the first one, like the first thing that you really need to deal with in this matchup. So if there's one thing that you want to lap in your FT7s, that would be the thing.
For sure. Ooh, getting the jump D. Unfortunately, his jump D doesn't confirm raw into a lot of stuff without the use of meter in this game.
You're right, yeah.
Oh, no, just going under the DP, no punish.
And the Buster. Alright.
Is that gonna be enough? Not quite.
Red minus.
I think the Turbulence gives you wall break from that if you're in the corner, but mid-screen, who knows.
Oh! I wonder if that screwed up with Necron's throw there. There's a lot of like RC shenanigans you can do with the Berserker Slash that disallows the opponent from mashing the throw.
Oh no, he blocked the STB but tried to punish it to the DP. That's not the correct solution.
Oh, a little too early on the burst! God, fast bursts are so dangerous in this game. The hit stop from counter hits. The RC!
5P for the like.
There we go.
It comes back to what you were saying. Oh, nice throw there. It comes back to what you were saying about earlier, bursting early to the combos. It like you kind of want to, but there's so many things in Strive that sort of allows you to have a lot of time to bait those throws.
Yeah.
Namely, like the hit stop, the massive amount of hit stop from counter hits, and the massive amount of, you know, time you get from RCs to just wait before you combo.
Yeah, it does make like bursting a kind of a risky business in this game.
NecronNeo is from Sweden, I believe.
Get dunked. Oh, so the commander actually doesn't leave you in the stance.
I think you can hold the button to stay in the stance. Oh. So another one of those you can choose if you want to or not.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's like XR where you don't necessarily want to be on the stand when your opponent is in the corner.
Oh! Oh wait, he didn't get the command grab.
Yeah, the command grab has extremely short range, so Yeah, like, but still got caught by the projectiles.
Did Leo just say gorilla?
I don't know.
Did
but I
anybody
hope
else hear that?
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
Odyssey?
it's the RC thing. Like, it sounds like gorilla or something.
I
Like, I
hope
don't know.
it is what it is, but
I mean, it can be gorilla. Like, they wouldn't do that to him. Like, no.
I mean, it's probably something else, but that's just way too good.
I mean, Leo is the king gorilla. Countered punish on the DP, bursting immediately to prevent the damage.
oh,
Yeah, there we go with the trade with STPD.
Ooh, look at that
Happens.
movement.
oh, that's gonna hit. Baboosh.
Again, the heavy counter it.
There we go,
Here
and
we
no
go.
burst this time for KS.
Oh, but drops the combo.
Stroke doing so much work. Unfortunately.
Yeah, like at some point you have to start to like hard read those strokes. Like you can't let your opponent just go under everything and get like those counter hits.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, it's understandable you want to sort of poke at the neutral with like far slash or 5 heavy, but KS might have to start thinking about like 2S or something to catch those.
Honestly, like Leo's 2D is really good in this game. Like it's got really good boxes. It's like faster than you'd think.
The only
definitely.
downside is that it's on normal block -5.
-5's not that bad.
Yeah, I mean you still have relatively safe cancels from the S boom and stuff like that. It's not the end of the world.
Oh, barely missing that stroke to victory against the parry. Oh, I was trying to go for turbulence, but
Reach for the skies.
ooh, that's a nice whiff punish. That's surely one way you can deal with stroke the big tree. Take a step back and make whiff it. Especially if they're using the S stroke.
Alright, go with the grab.
Man, this is definitely where the legacy knowledge is not gonna serve you if you can't remember Ino's new options.
That's a pretty good super for the animation as well, because it's one of the supers you can definitely take a sip of beer during. So
Yeah.
optimized for fighting gameplay.
But to be fair, it is kind of fucked up that you have like a Shakhtar with high lows. Even though he's not like the queen of high lows anymore, but it's still a high low Shakhtar that does it pretty well. And then you have like a basically unreactable command grab.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
It's
The left, right, up, down woman got a new addition. Another layer.
Oh, you're blocking my mix-ups? Well, would be a shame if I had a move you can't block.
Don't do that.
Too fucking bad.
and I believe we are on a set point, potential one.
Yeah, KS has had a lot of opportunities to win lots of rounds, but it seems like NecronNeo always with that final touch. Oh, that didn't cross? That's so weird. Sometimes when there's it seems like there's no space behind your back, it doesn't cross, but then it does sometimes. Oh, nice Berserker Slash, catching Necron out of that note startup.
Still trying to go for those run-throughs, even though Necron has shown that he will throw them. Oh. Alright.
Ooh.
Just jump out of the corner there. Yeah.
Ooh, very nice. Waiting for the parry to recover. It's the classic thing that's catching a lot of people playing against Leo. And now, is that gonna be enough? Yeah.
That would be
One more.
set point.
Yeah, like I guess has had so much trouble like closing the rounds. Like his back is at the wall again. Like, oh no, this is not good.
Scoring hits here and there, but not finding the consistent ways.
Oh, this could be good. Oh, but
But
he wanted that side switch.
Unfortunate.
not
Oh,
like this.
no.
This is not the way you wanna go.
Galaxy Brain putting yourself in the corner and cucking yourself out of the wall break. Oh man. Oh,
Ooh,
what?
that was
no!
completely unnecessary.
I think that's one of those things where the buffer fucked him over. Like I think he probably inputted the RC already and then saw the wall break.
Oh, that should be enough. KS still alive.
All right.
Yeah, another thing I've been having trouble with when it comes to the wall is sometimes when you know that you have this set combo that is supposed to break the wall at this point, but when you already built some damage, quote-unquote wall damage on the opponent, you might not expect the wall break to happen at that particular point, and then you're like RCing like, okay, I want to make this happen. Usually I would have to RC here if I want the wall break, but if you end up RC bouncing the opponent off the wall stick, it feels so bad.
Feels bad.
Yeah. You're basically just wasting the 50 meters.
Yep.
And what's the adjustment? Just know how the mechanic works, haha.
I mean, to be fair, like if you have eagle eyes, you can see the cracks on the wall. Like at first they're very small and they get bigger, and like the more hits you do.
That sounds like witchcraft to me, my man.
And it's another thing you're gonna learn more about with experience. You're like, you've been landing like this many hits before, and if I go for a combo here, it should break around this point probably.
Yep.
Like.
And KS not giving up, like he's starting to build momentum and like getting the rounds in.
I'm getting a lot of those counter hits, frame traps with turbulence. I think turbulence on block, very minus actually.
I for some reason thought it was plus, but it does appear to be fairly minus.
Yeah, it's like -8, so you can definitely press like a fast buttons on it.
I think that's kill.
Especially with RC. Is he getting the burst back in time? No, he's not!
Yeah, and the problem is that when you get wall stuck, you can't burst. Like it actually disables your burst, so it's
Hell yeah.
you're dead at that point.
Brown breaded.
Oh, wow. Completely missing the burst there.
Yeah, but this is gonna be such an uphill battle for KS.
Already in the
So-
corner. Oh no! That's gonna be so much damage!
Bop, bop, bop.
Oh, not as much as I thought. I guess
it's the guts,
play.
yeah.
Generally speaking, I think most characters should get like 200 plus for those dust launches, if you know your combo.
That's the average, yeah. Oh, clean.
Nice
so
reaction.
bad. Like you do one projectile on neutral, just goes under it and gets like a clean it on
Right
it.
on by.
Yeah, like it's so big upper button at the moment for Necron. Just do the STPTs because KS just refuses to hard call it out.
I would really start fishing with that 2D or, any low button, really.
Wow, he's just... I think NecronNeo hasn't missed a single throw on the Berserker Slash.
Very, very clean stuff from Necron. Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah,
But hey,
that's-
KS started waking up at the end there. Just like, probably just matchup stuff. Need to be ready to check the STBT because like Necron got way too much value out of it. Just throwing it out.
Yeah, like but then again, it is still the week 2. Like people lack a lot of tractor specific knowledge, so it's not like too uncommon to not have all the answers, things like this.
Right. And on the other hand, you can really shine if you... Actually, let me try to spectate before same happens again. Not that
Alright.
button.
After this match, it's my match, which means now is the optimal time to open a beer.
I've been drinking some Crown more all the time. Like I'm ready.
Ah, I see both of you are chasing the Balmer peak.
Yeah, it's the legendary 1.5 drinks.
But like I was saying earlier, it's on the flip side, it's really easy to sort of stand out having gone to the lab and labbed matchup specific options, because like you said, a lot of people are not gonna have that data yet, but if you do, oh boy, is it gonna look good.
But then again, there is also the other side of the coin, because if you haven't played a lot of like, let's say in this matchup, like you haven't played a lot of Innos yet, you don't necessarily know what you're supposed to look in the lab.
Right.
So depending if you have like no practice partners, like it can be still really hard to like lab those specific situations and know what you need to do.
Luckily, we have a lot of like top level streamers for most of Strive characters, so you can tune into a streamer and like sort of check what they're doing. If you're handy enough, you can sort of reverse engineer the inputs.
I heard there's this one really good stream, like top 1 May in the world, streams pretty often. This Rygand guy on Twitch, pretty decent gameplay over there. Groundbreaking stuff, really. Like this guy does stuff that nobody else does.
Wall breaking stuff.
Oof.
Nice.
Okay, so we're still missing LoHii.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Mr. Nevnev, that's a pretty cool emote you've got there. I wonder where you got that from. That's pretty nice. Definitely worth $5 a month. Let's enjoy casually.
So it seems like Pjoxt has actually changed to Kai because he's chasing the Dragon Install high, and we have no Dragon Install with like Sol anymore, so clearly it has to be Kai.
No choice. But as I understand it, Dragon Install's kind of whack.
I mean, in that sense, they did really good job transferring the Dragon Install between the two characters, because in the older game it was pretty whack as well. In all honesty, like Dragon Install creates a lot of really flashy and entertaining to watch plays, but optimally it is a tool that's gonna kill you.
Don't let Pjoxt hear you say that. Poor little heart can't take it.
In that sense, like the Dragon Install is, dare I say, better, because you have the mechanic of like electrocuting your opponent, and then when you do specials, they're gonna be a little bit better on block. And Dragon Install basically just makes it so that you're permanently on that state, so everything is like good on block, or better on block.
Yeah, I guess downsides to Dragon Install in this game is that it's sort of hard to enter it. The requirements are steep, you have to be low health. Then also you have a lot of startup that is not invu. On the Dragon Install, you even have like vulnerable frames post-flash that the opponent can reversal through, as well as you completely kill your meter gain while your Dragon Install is active.
Yeah, there is the reduction of the tension like gain. Like I have no idea how harsh it is. Like it's like 50% or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna presume it's probably like RC meter build proration or something like that.
Ooh, I mean, that would be really, really severe. Like you basically have no meter anymore then.
Yeah, if you don't like the time when you're activating Dragon Install, if you don't have like 100 meters stocked up, then it's probably gonna be really hard to get like any meter options out past that.
Yeah, like to me that sounds like it would make the super kind of weak, because unlike in older Guilty Gear games, you have to actually be like low on health before you can activate the Dragon Install. So if you're down to like 20% health and then you activate Dragon Install, you have no meter. How are you gonna prevent chip damage?
Right, because like especially at the end of the rounds, your meter is so very important. Like you said, can mitigate chip damage, and you can go for those maybe like trickier to block things that don't necessarily deal as much damage, which obviously like
no punish on stun dipper there.
All right, here we go. Set it
Yeah,
up.
like yeah, like and like to just a quick follow up on it. Like it's not like in the older Guild games where you get like insanely powerful normals. Like it's just your special moves are just a little bit better.
Right.
So I don't know, like how are you supposed to like really capitalize on the Dragon Install?
We've obviously all seen the combo videos with Dragon Install on, but like, damn, is it really worth it?
Oh, I just realized Pjoxt is also using the soul color for Kai,
I mean, as you do.
as you do.
Ooh, so smart from both players. Pjoxt using the PRC to sort of check what LoHii was doing, and LoHii had to cancel out of the cudgel who gets it to prevent himself from getting punished.
On the other hand, I'm disappointed in Pjoxt already for using PRC instead of Dragon Install.
I wonder if there's like a clear indicator when you can use it, because I believe it's like when you're down to last 30% health.
You start getting like sparks around you, like around your character model.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, there we go.
Like now you can do it.
also, I think your health bar turns different color. It seems to turn like orange when Kai Rage is low health.
No, maybe. Isn't it kind of on a gradient as it is? Like it goes from like a light yellow to a more orange.
Let me observe that again. I actually haven't paid attention to it before, but I know for sure there should be some sort of a
Who
change.
looks at the UI? I sure don't. I try to keep my eyes away from it.
Oh!
Yeah.
He tried to read one of the follow-up options, but
Ooh, but creeping throw.
Bop, 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 bop. Oh yeah, it does go orange. Yeah, you're right. But I don't think the sparks are out yet. Oh, because you need to have meter as well, obviously, before they start showing up. Now,
who does he get to?
is he gonna do it? Is the real question. Don't think so.
He's not gonna do it. I mean, why even play at this point?
Yeah, wait, what is this? Is this Pjoxt? I do not believe this is Pjoxt.
Yeah, like blink twice if you're like being like under hostage or something like. Somebody's clearly like putting a gun in his like forehead and saying you can't like Dragon Install at all.
Who is this guy over here? Like, oh, I'm playing to win. What?
Hostage of his own desires to play optimally and win. Don't let your memes be dreams. I think, are we bullying Pjoxt into using it here?
Yes. Yes, we are. Peer pressure. It works.
I mean, to be fair, you shouldn't be listening to the stream and the commentators while you're playing.
That's
a
true.
very strong point.
Ooh.
Oh,
missing the...
catching the flip kick, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the
Food
arc, I think.
Food arc.
Yeah, food arc.
Yeah.
But yeah, like as a side note, like the specials, like the new grid sever, the arc move, like the flip kick. Normally it's like minus a little bit, but if you have your opponent in shock state, that you can do with the stunnage, this one, the lightning bolt, or you have this very specific special that can electrify your opponent. When your opponent is electrified, your specials become better. So in this case, the flip kick becomes like plus quite a lot actually.
It's plus 6 to plus 11, I think.
Yeah, so it becomes like extremely good move.
Oh, what a hit
Wrong
confirmed.
super!
Into a
How
warp right.
fucking dare you? Alright, alright. Any minute now. He's not gonna do it! He's not gonna do it!
Yeah,
He's
like
fucking us!
I think this is the biggest bait in the Finn FGC history. You pick Kai and everybody's expecting you to play Dragon Install, but you just don't.
The soul color!
Is this what it feels to get blue balled?
yeah, like
So?
like
I mean-
Pjoxt definitely is one of those players like who played the Dragon Install in Xrd instead
Yeah.
of Sol. So it is a little bit jarring to see this one.
I mean, also to be fair, it's the second game, so Pjoxt hasn't had a lot of time to show their stuff.
There's 100 meter! He has 100 meter!
Like, that hasn't like stopped him before.
He has 100 meter and he still doesn't do it!
God, you guys are hungry.
Can't fucking believe this.
But yeah, like all in honesty, I don't know if the super is actually worth it. Like it feels like it's a little bit weak
I
at the
don't think
moment.
it is, but
Like maybe if you have like 100 meter and then it might be okay. Maybe, who knows?
Considering I haven't seen a single good player use it even once, I'm gonna base my
Like I guess the problem is that even if you get like permanent like really good specials, but then again, you can't just do the worst special on block and RC and you're still in a mix-up situation. Because you can enforce the RPS with the RC.
And not for the better. Like you lose damage, apparently, I think, in some situations.
Oh my god, that's definitely Pjoxt there! Just dash in, throw the TP! Flashes of madness, or maybe brilliance.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Brilliance.
it's not always necessarily like a bad option when you have 50 meters to be like safe, so it can catch your opponent off guard.
I need to think of like a neologism here. So okay, we've got mad, we've got brilliant. Combine those. Bad. Nice. I got it.
I mean, it is one of those things that if you show that you're willing to do like chaotic stuff, like your opponent does have to like adapt and like think about a little bit more. Like, do I need to block a little bit more just to be safe? But then again, it's like you're walking that fine line. Like if you do too many like silly, waggy stuff, like then you're gonna just get punished all the time. But like one run-up DP here and there, like it's not always a bad idea.
Yeah, just do it, bro.
Risk reward. How does this option fare on the long term if I keep playing it?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice interruption there on Rin.
But no RC, that could have been a guaranteed kill.
God, the Gacho who gets it.
Season of The Simpsons. I think you'll find that Soul. That's if you play Soul and you use the default color, then you probably enjoy the newest season of The Simpsons. And dirt. Stale bread.
I do not understand this meme.
It's Ryu from Streets.
Yeah, Fujin, unsafe on block.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah, the Gorilla Spin kind of good at countering heavier buttons that have a lot of recovery. But if your opponent is able to hit it with like light buttons or towards the end of their recovery, you still have options to attack Anji out of it.
I think he did not get the RC drift on there.
Yeah, he wanted the Red Roman. Sure. Nice. Drifting up close, only to get bursted. Oh!
Oh, there we go! The DP hits this time. Yeah, look at that.
Jab, jab, jab.
Pjoxt was so ready for it.
I see you spinning, you ape.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just playing the neutral games now, footsies.
Man, LoHii has been trying to get value out of that Gorilla Spin for so many times, but Pjoxt just seems to have the perfect responses to it.
Alright, this should be good damage. Bop. Really banking on that spin.
Yeah, and I wonder if like LoHii has the awareness at the moment for like even seeing that he's like on the electrified state, because that flip kick it's gonna be plus infinite on block.
Yeah.
When it's normally like minus a little bit, so it's one of those things that if you're not paying attention, like you're gonna get caught like very easily, and then you just hit a huge counter hit.
Another aspect to the flip kick is I think the frame data changes the same way as GGST did. The sooner it hits, the more minus it's gonna be. So if you block it standing, it's better for the defender.
Yeah, and I believe you can also just like a bandit revolver with Sol, like you can space it and it's gonna hit on the later frames.
Ooh, finally gets value out of that. Big starter. It's another important ability as an Anji player to recognize when you can get heavy buttons after the Gorilla Spin and when you have to go for the throw.
Although I just realized Pjoxt is most likely just using the DPOS on the Fujin, because all of the follow-ups, if you don't space them correctly, they tend to lose DPS.
Yeah.
So I feel like Pjoxt is just like abusing the fact that like LoHii might just not quite have the proper spacing all the time.
Nice throw.
Yeah, like he's definitely trying to DPS all the time. Like it's a smart idea.
I guess like the saving grace is the P follow up, which if spaced, I guess it's kind of hard to hit with your DP.
Yeah, I mean, all of the follow-ups can't be made safe, except the hop. But like, if you do any of the follow-ups like spaced, it should be DP safe.
Yeah, I think if you do just like close slash, far slash,
Nice YRT.
then I think it's fine.
Oh, but no conversion with the meter. Like yeah, like it's early days, so we're still like losing a lot of potential damage and like round killing combos without like those RCs.
For sure.
Ooh, nice. Choosing 5k to punish that.
Ko. Yep, using the air option after a fully charged Ko there.
There it is once again.
Yeah, like that has to be annoying and like make you like doubt yourself if you can do the proper spacing all the time, because it's
For sure.
you really don't want to keep eating those DPs all the time.
The real problem is that like even if you don't cancel Fujin into anything, it's still minus 11.
Yeah, like
So
like no matter what, like you have to be on the spacing, like otherwise you're just gonna get beaten. And that's a huge damage. Don't
That's
drop
a
it.
kill, yeah. LoHii doesn't have a burst there.
Duel 1.
Oh wow, that bounce was massive.
alright, 6H, nice. Ooh, I like that spacing.
Oh, he hit it.
Yeah, that's the flip side of the coin again. Like if you do fail the DP or like the spacing is correct, then you're gonna get a free punish on the DP, and that's also not something that you wanna do. Like get hit by as the Kai player.
That should be enough.
But the question here is then, can you actually like visually see if you're on the proper spacing?
There's setups for it.
Yeah, I'm just wondering as the Kai player, if you don't know the matchup, can you like just eyeball it?
Probably not. I'm guessing you'd have to lab it. But who does that?
Imagine lapping. Yeah.
No, I can't.
I laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
What a fucking nerd. Try hard.
Spinning around,
Can't
dancing.
believe you're out there sweating.
Oh wow.
Nice throw. Let's see the Oki.
Okay, that's
I think that was a DP. That's not the place to use the heavy fireball.
Just slapping Anji on the titty there.
Ooh, too close again. The same deal with the stun dipper as in previous games.
yeah, gotta space it properly. It seems like Pjoxt is like stopping the DPs a little bit now.
Nice 6 p. The people's elbow. Still thriving, even in this economy. Nice throw.
Yeah.
No RC though.
Oh no, what? That was weird missing. Yeah, just going through with the DP again, not carrying a single thing. Yeah, no, again, no drift forward.
Yeah. Drift RC is definitely a thing that helps in those exact situations.
Here we go again.
Still no dragon install, by the way.
Yeah, that's. I mean. Yeah, I mean, I'm at loss of words. Like, I don't know what to believe in.
I am so disappointed. I think we should bar Pjoxt from playing until we see at least one dragon install.
That's
And we should give the rounds to LoHii for every dragon install left unused.
Oh, there we go. They're like not so rare, like throw on DP, because DPs are not anymore throw invul in this game. So they, like, if you time your throw correctly, they can be beaten.
Yeah, that makes sort of DPs kind of weak. I'm surprised to say that, but in this game they're not really as good as many other fighting games because of that.
Unless you're Soul, and you have a very, very hard to punish DP in the S version.
Right,
But everyone else-
but still, the S version will get thrown.
Yeah, true.
Because it does have 7 frames of startup.
They go with the throws.
Ooh, okay. Players trying to stay safe. Here it comes again, deeping the ring.
Yeah, like I think it's feasible to see when you're like way too close, so it's like relatively safe DP point. But then again, if you're smart, you can use the RCs to like fake it out and just be safe and like potentially block the DP.
Neutral Shitsu? Not sure if that's like value, really, because you just waste a lot of time and like I don't know if it's worth trying to get your opponent to jump over it.
And I have no idea how actually the butterfly even like interacts with the stun edge.
I'm guessing it activates the second hit of the projectile, and you know.
It does create like a very nice delayed shield, because it takes a while for the second hit of the butterfly to manifest.
Has Pjoxt used DI yet? No, Matibo.
Yeah,
Not
there's
even once.
very disturbing lack of DIs.
This
wow.
set sucks.
Yeah, like
Hasn't
I,
activated, but
I
it
have
kinda
no into like yeah, no DIs, like no buy.
Is that gonna be forever Pjost's legacy? People just shit-talking them for not using GI?
I mean, you reap what you sow, I think is the saying.
Pretty much. But hey, LoHii gets another point on the board. Nice.
Duel 1.
LoHii is slowly waking up to the matchup.
Yeah, I feel like LoHii is a player who adapts on the fly very well, so probably has been catching on to Pjost's very aggressive way of defending.
Oh wow, that throw was something else. Bop, bop. I mean, I guess that does deal with the lighter projectile for sure. I just feel like if LoHii was hanging around that mid-range, he would need to cover himself with Shitsu because he could just IAD JH. Is that
Will it hit? It has pretty good range.
All right, nice trade.
What is the trade? Gets the pickup.
Yeah, would have gotten the pickup if he needed it.
That too, yeah, like it's super
Ooh,
just.
what did he 6p there?
Something for sure. Not close enough for the throw.
I think we get a lot more throws now.
LoHii do be gaming.
Ooh, rare glimpse of clashes.
Tries it. Gets poked.
Oh, that's a nice option as well. RCing when you see them spin. Ooh, I think... Is that gonna hit? Yeah.
Sure do.
Yeah,
Still
like the
recovering.
butterfly disappears when Angie is getting hit, so there's no risk of like getting hit by it.
Yeah, and so... The Shih Tzu has a lot of recovery, so you're kind of banking on the opponent having to block the first hit to allow yourself to recover. So in that sense, reversal is really strong at close range against Shih Tzu. Oh, it's a little too far there.
Those random neutral spins doesn't like really seem to give like LoHii anything at the moment. Like he's just spinning around and Pjoxt is just waiting and punching him in the face.
Yeah, I wonder, since Pjoxt is so ready for the gorilla spin, should like LoHii just try to maybe close in and press buttons? I wonder. What's the adjustment? Oh, big grin! Oh, misses it though! Oh, that's gonna whiff. Let's see the punish from Pjoxt.
Oh, nice
but,
RC.
but the projectile remains on board, right? What?
We strive combo.
I'm
Do
pretty
PP.
sure there was a better conversion there. It That's such Strive week 1 stuff. Alright, Pjoxt on 6. I mean, Kai does have an option to Gatling into 6p and and the special move, right? Even from 2Ps.
Surely it's better than that one.
All right, so 6 points on the board. This is when he busts out Dragon Install, right? Right?
I mean, surely.
Surely.
That's the
He's
goal
got a
pass.
100 meter. Come on. Yeah.
Pjoxt! Kai!
Save. Like, he doesn't. It's safe. It's safe. We have done it.
Oh, unless.
Just gets punished on the recovery. Oh my fucking god, tapan mut.
I feel like it is some kind of comic justice that the second you activate the Dragon Install, you just fucking
Okay,
get
that was
killed.
everything I could have wanted. Thank you, Pjoxt. Appreciate. All right, you can get back to playing. Not like that. Thank you for indulging us.
Stage
There
3
we go.
bargaining.
POS.
Oh,
the blue
got the
RC.
PRC, but nothing.
Ooh, that's gonna miss!
Oh, fuck.
RC gets the Angie out of his skin.
I think
Alright.
it's one of those in the heat of the moment kind of things that you're not necessarily confirming your Abara 2P pokes into anything. Maybe just no muscle memory for it yet.
Set point.
Yeah, we're in the corner. It's scary.
Oh, that's gonna be wall break.
Unless-
Oh, or not. Oh, wow. Okay.
Right, LoHii really needs something big here. Nice back throw! Putting Pjoxt in a difficult position.
But it has a burst. There we go. Gets out of the corner.
All right.
But those random spins are getting attacked by the.
Just barely missing the throw.
No bunnies on the Nagia. That's a big drop.
That's it.
Slice!
All right, we saw one Dragon Install, and it sucked.
So everything is fine and normal in the universe.
Oh, no, because in a normal Pjoxt set, we would have seen, like, at least 14 Dragon Installs that all sucked. So, well, no, maybe one of them would have been cool. I don't think I've ever seen a Nagiha punish. Well, you should watch Mei versus Anji, because Mei's got the goods.
What
Oh,
is it?
fuck. Speaking of.
What is it? -7 or something?
Yeah, I think
Nagiha
it's
is -7, and the startup for S Dolphin is 7. So, you
May
get S
players.
Dolphin.
Yeah. Next up, we have us. In the
Yeah,
setup.
that's me and you.
I don't know if Karvis is alive to like be a co-commentator at the moment.
I mean, he said he would be. Should we-
Do you wanna wait like a minute, QK, if he gets on or something?
Yeah, let's wait a couple of seconds.
Ooh,
What
send
happened to
out
Minastir
signal.
versus Osku? That matchup was played first because they had urgent matches to attend to, so we sort of skipped around a little.
Yep.
Hello.
There
There
he
we go.
is. All right, I think
Well-
Zoc and I are just gonna peace out for the time being. See how this goes.
All right, good luck.
We have to wait for Karvis to get in.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Let me just take the other
Don't,
seat.
don't worry, I'll be in the network vortex.
Well, actually, that's good enough. Like, I'm gonna take a small bathroom break because, yeah.
Did you have the
we gotta be-
lobby code, the new lobby code, Karvis?
Yes.
Great. All right, I guess we're already off to a good start since Rygand did say before the broadcast that they haven't really played much against Potemkin before.
Hell yeah.
So just trusting their raw talent, their ability to adapt mid-set, and well, ZoKHiZ was nice guy enough to sort of run Rygand through a couple of punishes, a couple of tricks that can be countered from Potemkin's bag of tricks if you will.
Listen, all I know is I've got JH, and that's a decent button. And I have 2 different, unique, and wonderful dolphins, which I love both of dearly. And they haven't let me down yet.
Have you given a name to your babies? What is the S dolphin called? What is the heavy dolphin called?
You don't give the help names. That's not how this works.
Wow! Wait, are you saying you're treating your bodies as tools?
Yes.
What?
Nah.
What?
All the time, every day of my life.
What?
Humanity serves as a stepping stone for my supremacy.
I can't believe what I'm hearing here.
Communicating with server.
How's the communication going?
Not well.
Somebody hit up PETA. People for the ethical treatment of animalists.
Yo, am I in? Nope, communicating with server.
Just
I
one
mean, if
dream.
only you have had the foresight to do this during the last set.
Listen, I've been sweating this entire day. I had to take a shower, and now I am sweating again.
Hold on. GGST, let us not tell lies. We all know you're a Smash player.
Yes.
Yes.
Deep shame in that voice. Yes. It is true.
Communicate. How much do you want to communicate with the fucking server?
As much as they need to. Okay.
Oh fuck! No, why is Rygand on the player 1 side?
Eat shit and die.
Capital D, Colin.
I mean, no. Do I need to like mute the game now?
Wait, do you have birthday brainers? Birthday
I mean,
brain?
it's gonna be the fucking mate.
Birthday brainers.
I've always got birthday brain.
I love birthday brainers.
Bird brain.
So I take it you're still stuck on the communication loop.
I am, but I am slowly working my way through. I am currently going into player match.
Wow.
Okay, search for existing rooms. Search ID. Whang.
You'll find the ID in Discord.
Searching for room. Oh fuck, this is not the correct ID. Where's the correct ID? Nice.
Also, you know, right? Like I have been having weird bugs with the game today. Like for some reason, my controllers have been like resetting on the default button layout. So if you suddenly see me do a lot of random throws, that's most likely due to it.
Nice OS. Let me just say, same. Yeah, if you see me do something really dumb, definitely just my controller being broken.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course.
Not me having the bad brain.
But yeah, like for some reason, like
Search.
I have no idea what causes it. Like it just resets everything. Like
Yes!
down
Yeah.
to default.
Connecting the room.
All right.
We
I
get
think
I have made it.
for me to mute and deafen for the duration of this
I
set.
do not want to private chat with Rygand. I want to.
Godspeed, gamers.
Good luck, have fun.
There we go.
Good luck, have fun.
He thinks that ZoKHiZ will have fun against May. He thinks Rygand will have fun against Pot.
I love the... Somebody posted a meme on Twitter recently. What does your character say about you in Strive? I think Potemkin Players was something like, I'm a super nice guy, but I play like an asshole. It sort of fits here.
But yeah, like, this is 2 shots you versus best buttons in game. Well, not Okay, Soul and Ramlethal are characters. Best buttons that are not on Soul or Ramlethal. Like, main buttons in this game are ridiculous.
Yes.
And we'll have to see how ZoKHiZ deals with them.
Especially 2S has a lot of disjoint that is kind of like... I wouldn't, even as a Soul player, I wouldn't dare to try to challenge that. Rather try to whiff punish it if something.
Also, a very underrated button. Far slash will hit so far and counter hit you. Mei doesn't get too much of a reward from it, but what does she get reward from is that command grab. Slightly misses the wall break, but it was a reset after all.
Meter used. Oh, denied! I think Zok went for the fast RC there. Did she not? But Rygand already had jump K active. Nice flick.
Okay. Apparently the game is still very quiet.
Yes, unfortunately not something we can do anything about at the moment, but...
Oh well. We'll work with it, and so will ZoKHiZ. That's one good hit away from finishing off the round, and there it is! Potemkin Buster breaks Rygand's back, evening up the rounds.
Oh yeah, gets a big punish.
Not too big of a punish, since it was mid-screen. Overhead kiss only gives you an OTG Dolphin.
Right, in this game you don't actually get a follow-up combo unless in the corner, that's true.
That could have been a big hit, was a bit out of range for the 2H follow-up. Again, he's flicking these balls so consistently.
Yeah, you would expect Zok to hit all of those. They're not even difficult on the scale of ability to flick. Because Zok, long-time Potemkin player, is used to flicking this and that, even super difficult stuff. So I imagine that Beach Ball in this version from Mei is no biggie.
But Rygand takes the first game. Zok is having some trouble dealing with Mei's anchor. Especially this jump H. Like, look at these counter hits! The jump H and forward slash will be huge parts of this matchup, just poking at the Potemkin, not letting him stay at peace.
Yeah, somehow Mei just seems to have taken sort of the role that I thought Kai would have in this game, being the impenetrable wall of hitboxes.
Interesting burst by Rygand there. Forward Mega Fist is -4.
Oh, what a read!
Wow!
That should be enough, right? Yep.
Yeah, definitely is. Even if it wasn't, he had the meter for an RC, so that would have been just a forward glide 1. Again, far slash doing its thing.
Interesting how the flick works in this game. The projectile after the flick advances really fast, so Potemkin doesn't necessarily get to like advance following the projectile. It just sort of nullifies it instead. So the function is a little different compared to Exert.
That could have been really dangerous, but sadly did not get the Kara backwards Mega Fist, but he does get the Buster RC!
That is so difficult to react to, especially if you fast RC into Buster.
Duel 1.
Yeah, that definitely will put ZoKHiZ on the board.
Yep, hasn't missed a single flick yet on those balls. God, that's gonna be a bit of really difficult muscle memory to fight against for Potemkin players to not backdash in every single situation.
Yeah, when I played against ZoKHiZ, we played a casual set, he was like, oh, I really should stop backdashing because the frog always catches me. But it is so hard. Rygand is having a bit of trouble, or you could say a hard time as well. Here, could have punished that missed throw. ZoKHiZ a bit slow. No reason to go for a Buster there. My man, you could have just gone for a normal throw or a frame trap. He only had the magic pixel. ZoKHiZ trying to find the counter poke. Rygand still controlling neutral with these major buttons.
Oh my
Again,
God.
finds the counter hit, baits the burst as well. That doesn't work. Wall break, and now ZoKHiZ is in trouble.
Oh, interesting option there. Going with jump D.
And that's
Yeah. Now because ZoKHiZ wanted to play that around with the burst, gonna have very low amount of burst in his burst gauge. It's gonna be a little bit of a disadvantage here. Hitting the ball once again with flick. Oh, slide into those DMs. That time the backdash worked.
honestly, I think the best option ZoKHiZ has after the Dolphin on block might be Kara Mega Fist backwards. It would probably cover most of May's options, but ZoKHiZ so far not really needing it. Maybe baits that out. That's a Kara Buster. One more hit, and it'll be it. Doesn't bait the burst whiffs. Nobody gets punished. One good hit remains.
And yeah, especially with the RC, yeah. Downside for the for getting a Buster is that you don't really get close to the opponent very easily. If you go for a Buster into a Hammerfall break, that's something like -10 for a Potemkin.
Yeah, that is what the Street Fighter players would call heavily punishable.
Wait, it was Rygand who took the last round, right?
It was.
Yeah, I'm not dreaming.
You're not dreaming.
Ooh,
That
nice!
is waiting.
On the hit, that Karuda gets you a Kara Buster at that range.
Plus 20, had to RPS it, but here comes Gigantor, has plus frames. Still, Rygand stuck in the corner, that almost was it. Was a bit late with the fire gun, not sure what the name of that special is, but it doesn't matter because that button is 2P, it hit twice.
You mean Garuda?
Garuda? Is it Garuda?
Garuda impact.
Garuda! That doesn't look like wind to me.
Pow! Wait, that's 40% of your life. But now ZoKHiZ, yeah, just like that, losing the position.
What? What just happened?
Ooh, maybe baiting the burst there. A little too hard.
Okay, goes for that. That will go full screen. Now Rygand is stuck, blocking plus 20 yet again. Dodges the Buster.
Oh my god, the jump heavy just with the hitbox. ZoKHiZ hasn't been able to find a good anti-air so far.
ZoKHiZ doing the neutral thing of missing Buster full screen. And there's the fast RC Buster yet again. Goodbye, Rygand. ZoKHiZ evens it out. I really like the back and forth, but I'm still slightly worried that ZoKHiZ will be the one adapting here. Rygand has been keeping generally the same game plan for this entire set so far, while ZoKHiZ has been adapting a little bit.
Yeah, on the flip side, it is even if the May player sort of runs with the same game plan, it is kind of hard to fight it just for the merit that like.
Oh my bones!
It's a big combo, but needs one more. Oh, is he gonna burst?
There's no reason to burst here. Just go. Oh no! Was that really necessary?
You've jumped. Now get busted. Before the cast, ZoKHiZ did say to Rygand that, man, if you're gonna bully me and throw my Heavenly Potemkin Buster even once, I'm uninstalling the game. And that's a reference to the recent Twitter post where somebody was like, oh, you know how easy it is to actually normal throw Heavenly Potemkin Buster? Oh, is that gonna hit?
Oh, yep. Yeah, it is. Gets only a 6H then.
A Slide Head having one hit of armor. Ooh, that's a buster on landing.
What the? I think that was a punish.
Yep,
I'm
probably.
fairly sure there was a punish on the landing.
That's a bassa, as they call it. Translators note, bassa means buster in Finnish. Yeah, once again, hitting the flick on the beach ball. Whoa, that was a lot of respect.
Yeah, the respect is there, but we just need the conversions. Both players are like not landing too many big hits. That might be a big hit though. Just straight takes the full damage, no follow-ups this time.
Gigantor is such a nice reversal, I feel like, because even if you miss it, you're still gonna get the big wall of hitbox that is gonna give you a little bit of real estate too.
Something that I'm really confused about Mace punish game is that if you get a counter hit, whoa! What was that flick?
Ah, Giritigia!
Identifying Guilty Gear, good read on the Buster. Rygand, this is your time. You might have the game here if you land one good hit. Again, flicks the ball. Hasn't missed one yet.
Oh, that's a missed ball. But to be fair, he was already like jumping.
Like, both of these guys will die to chip if they miss one, but there goes the jump. Hits him in the toes. That doesn't feel good.
That was really good maneuvering from Rygand, able to dodge both the Gigantor and ZoKHiZ's strike and get the round.
I love Caster cursing ZoKHiZ. He's missed 3 balls in a row now. Again, ZoKHiZ trying to frame trap Rygand to the best of his ability, but Rygand not biting at all. I swear, I'm not doing this intentionally.
Oh wow!
Okay, good throw.
But now ZoKHiZ, that's a lot of Gigantors available, if he so chooses. Yeah, hard bait.
Hang on a second. Does the banner, like the red banner on Potemkin's hand, say simp?
I think it's SMP, but you're right. It's, when you see those letters together, your brain immediately goes to simp.
I want to mod it to like say a cock and ball to CBT.
Seriously, does look like it says simp.
But simping for who?
Potemkin, of course. Haven't you seen the Jacko gif? Okay, solid punish. Good job by ZoKHiZ. Goes ahead now.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
So, Rygand needs to adapt a bit to what ZoKHiZ is doing here. Still managing to find the small counter hits like this, but not landing any major hits. Just kind of chipping this Potemkin out. And here's the overhead kiss to the corner. This will hurt.
Yep, into wall break. Now a lot of meter. Actually, no, that's ZoKHiZ's meter. Oh my goodness. Finds an up on a buster.
Double RC? That might hurt. Tries to go for the greedy double 2H. Doesn't pay off.
Damn, I wonder if that was the combo, or is that an exert thing? Surely ZoKHiZ wouldn't do exert combos, right?
That's probably a route in this game if they are high up enough. Oh, that might have been a guaranteed buster. Not sure.
It's I think you still get to RPS on it. People keep saying that, oh, the heat knuckle doesn't even like grab them anymore if they're blocking, but like pulling them back into the buster mix-up might actually be like in certain sense better, because you get an opportunity to deal more damage with the increased risk gauge.
Also, I believe at certain heights the buster is guaranteed.
Oh, is it?
Like, if you get the heat at a certain height, and you're close enough to them, you can do Kara Buster and it's guaranteed.
Interesting.
I think. Someone can correct me on this if I'm wrong, but that is I am not wrong about that being a punish on the burst. ZoKHiZ having the reads, but Rygand instantly retaliates.
Alright, go burst. Straight into it, yep. Has another one ready to go. That might actually be the best. Oh,
Oh no,
never mind.
not again.
Why use the Gigantor if you can just slide in and mix them up with a fast purple RC into a throw?
This is seriously messing Rygand up. Like, this fast RC Buster has taken so many rounds.
I want to know how many frames you actually have to react to that.
Should be 6 after RC. Like,
Yeah.
you get the RC and then Potemkin does Buster, so it should be around 6 to 8.
Yeah, so very hard. So you should already be predicting it when you see the slide head coming, right?
When you see the slide head coming and you see RC, you need to instantly hold up back, basically. You need to react to the RC or you're dead.
It's like feels like an improved version of Hammerfall YRC Buster from Exert. At least you have a little bit of like extra slowdown for YRCs in that game. Hits the ball once again, and Rygand with the last bit of their health.
He's baiting the jump. Doesn't anti-air him though.
Yeah, that was. I feel like that was Rygand's only option. If he was to block the Gigantor, probably would have gotten chipped out. But I mean, closing off the airways for Potemkin when you don't have 50 meter, probably.
I really like the backdash Rygand is doing here, just eliminating almost all options from the media. Like, ZoKHiZ needs to do some sort of a backdash coverage option, like 6 stage or something, to actually catch these backdashes.
But here's Rygand saying, catch these hands, breaking the wall with the optimal. Super. And here's, let's see what Rygand will do with the plus frames. Oh, that's so dirty!
Is he dead? He might be dead for
Super?
early supers.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's dead!
even with Potemkin's defensive modifier.
Round 3, ZoKHiZ still has a good lead, and if Rygand can't do anything, okay, that does catch it as well and deals a good chunk of damage. Rygand kind of stuck in the corner now.
Kind of makes me so sad that Potemkin's 6p, even on counter hit, just doesn't lead into anything.
It does if you get it high enough. Yet again, it's these hit-specific conversions that a lot of characters in this game seem to have. But yeah, against Mei, this might be the one matchup where you actually get some conversions. But yeah, if it's like an IAD towards you and you get a 6p counter hit, you don't get anything but Oki.
I mean, the Oki is okay. You put them in Buster range, so...
There's quite a few characters that actually have that problem. Like, Zado works kinda similarly as well, since Zado gets a good Oki setup from it, but doesn't get any combos unless you're in the corner.
Right, no resources for either player!
My god!
Ouch!
And that's why you don't mash on Wake Up against Pot.
Duel 1.
Are we already on 6?
Yep.
These have been some fast rounds.
Yeah, just like the earlier Potemkin matchup today that we started out with, ZoKHiZ definitely exerting their, I guess, I don't want to say like top player status over Rygand, but that's maybe the flaunting with the experience advantage, maybe.
Rygand, I'll suspend the meter for a better Oki. Your good throw tech smells what is coming.
Does he smell the game?
I have a feeling that ZoKHiZ might smell something, and it is the sweating forehead of Rygand, because he is backed into a corner here.
Ooh, throws him out though. Rygand really needs to...
Trying to bait the burst with that jump. Rygand not biting. Okay,
Oh, wow.
Rygand manages to Abare out.
It's one more hit.
buddy.
That should be it. Yep.
Yep, good job by Rygand. Finishes it off. Now, he can start to mount a comeback, still playing a little bit scared of the airborne Potemkin again counter at 6-8. That catches the backdash, but no conversion.
Alright, slick side switch. But the backwards Mega Fist still doing so much work in the corner.
That was an interesting pot buster.
Oh my god, that range? Got a buster!
It just gets him off him.
I think you can, just like older games, you can throw the start of Gigantor in this game, right?
I'd assume so.
But obviously you do need to be in the range first.
Mega Pistol coming in.
Oh, nice air throw! But now the last hit. Oh, he tried
this is the meaty.
Oh, did he tried the meaty with 3k as well, so that was hella risky. And now set point. ZoKHiZ, Rygand, make your choice. Live or die. Are you hungry?
Oh, that can cover backdash as well. Tried to bait him into jumping. This will cover the
Ouch!
projectile. Wall break. It's
Uh-oh.
really close now.
Uh-oh, Rygand does have a burst though. Sliding in there, no burst for ZoKHiZ, gets this combo. And the wall break, not quite. But maybe better so. Oh,
ZoKHiZ does have all the meter he could ever want though.
oh, this situation
If-
again.
If Rygand jumps, he gets heaven laid, so he just had to tank it.
Oh my goodness. FRC into the buster! That's so disgustingly good, because the YRC makes your opponent so minus. A perfect situation for a buster mix-up.
Yep, I do feel like that YRC is definitely a tool that ZoKHiZ will use, and I believe that is 7-2.
GG.
GG's gamer. Yeah, a lot of stuff I don't know.
Yeah, like it's the week two. Like it's very clear that there's still like a lot to be learned in the matchup specifics.